soul, feeling the loss of controlling in a spirit so colorful. Easy feeling, then let's go to a place where you belong. Give you strength to carry on. Open your heart, set your mind at ease. Live your life and you'll be free. We're gonna rise, rise, rise. Keep on rising, rise, rise, rise. Rise, rise. Keep on rising, rise, rise,
Good evening, welcome to the Toon Review. Paul shall be with us presently. He's just got a few things to do backstage before he pops on, but I'm with you until he does come on stage. We have got the lineups, of course, Newcastle United versus Man United tonight. Massive game for us. We can go above them in the league with victory tonight. The lineups are as follows. The Newcastle lineup is just like that, exactly the same as what it was on Tuesday night. Pope, Trippier, Lascelles, the captain, Share, Livramento, Bruno Guimaraes, Miley and Joe Linton in midfield. Gordon wide left, and one wide right, and Isak through the middle. Substitutes: Dubravka, Karius, Dummett, Ritchie, Kraft, Hall, Diallo, Murphy, Alex, variation, and Parkinson. So there's the bench again. Very thin on bench, although slightly more kind of depth there than it was Tuesday night. And the Man United team is as follows. There we go. Onana, what's his name in goal? They've got kind of a few, it's a numerical kind of thing. So we're going to try and do this properly. So Darlow or Wan-Bissaka will be right back, Shaw left back, I should think. And then they've got, who have they got in the middle there? Maguire. Looks like Shaw's going to play centre back then. So Shaw and Maguire centre backs, Darlow left back, Wan-Bissaka right back, Mainu, who we've got there in the middle, Bruno Fernandes, McTominay in the middle, and up front Rashford, Martial, and who am I missing? Garnacho. There you go. That's the team. Hard to work out, but a bit of a mismatch of a team there for Man United. There you go. That's how their lineup is. We'll get rid of that, and we'll do a few comments early doors. Paul shall be with us very, very shortly, as I say. And we'll go right to the top of the comments and see who's in. And there are lots and lots of comments in. But before we go any further, don't forget to hit that like button. I know you're all subscribers. We have got Super Chat already in. You can donate to the channel by hitting that $sign. Graham Ritchie, $10. Hi, Billy. Let's give them a good Christmas stuffing. How are you, lads? Thanks for that, mate. Very much appreciated. $10 Super Chat there. Going to go miles up the chat to get to the top. It's not letting me go all the way to the top. There we go. We're there. Finally. Dear me. Quite a lot of you in. And there we are. Every time we get to the top, it goes down again. So we'll just go from there. So who's first then? Ian McKenna was first. There we go. Andy Allen, Fortuna won 5-0. Bilbao 4-0. Bilbao. So I'll take Toon 3-0. I like patterns. Yes, indeed. Tom's at the ground. No more snow predicted, just very cold. Roads, paths around St James's are mainly clear, which is good news. That could have been a potential for having the game called off, couldn't it? So a mere title says James. Andy says heat snowed off at Woking. They were, yeah. Blankets of snow all over the country at the minute, and it's not quite hit Coventry yet, but it's not far away by all accounts. Who we got here? Yes, there was. Chippers mentioned there was some strange noises going on at the Euro 24 draws, and there was indeed. It was the old meme, dirty noises in the background that they couldn't turn off. 1,000 yen super chat from Edward Court over there in Japan. Regular contributor on the Watchalongs. Toon. He says, thanks, Edward. Really much appreciated, buddy. And we have another €10 super chat from Cider Eater. He says, away the lads, 3-0 win tonight as long as we score early. I think that's the key to it all, isn't it? Getting at them early, pressurising them. Brilliant. James thinks 4-2. What else we got? David Waller thinks 6-0. Indeed. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Van Omega is in the chat also. Live score is saying Jacob, but it's been wrong. But it's definitely Alex Murphy, the defender. There's rumours of Jacob being wanted by a couple of clubs, actually, and £25 million price on his head, which is interesting, wouldn't it? That would kind of get 25 million. It increases our FFP, but would we really want to lose Jacob Murphy? He's a bit of a legend, isn't he? Norvik thinks 5-0. Luke Shaw at centre half with Maguire. Interesting kind of lineup for Man United. They are very much a mismatch, I should say. What we got here? Ian McKenna said, I heard people turning the rowing to Rwanda. I'll stop with the political stuff. Yeah, good idea. Is Nissan close? Nice as chippers. It can't be, can it? Because St James seems to be full. So there you go. We're all talking about areas in Newcastle and not much talk about football in the chat at the minute. Everton won at Forest, incidentally, 1-0. Pickford had a fair game for Pickford. And Everton keep winning. And we've got Everton Thursday night, haven't we? Jordan Pedley, hi, Paul and Billy Bob, 3-1 to Nizak 2, and Gordon Garnacho for them. We'll take that. We'll take that indeed. Antacid, Jock Bar, even to you both. What else we got? The rough-eyed Bernician said it's very cold at St James's. They're warmer than Ashington was this morning. Ian McKenna says we've got to close out Garnacho down. He's banging them in from everywhere at the minute. Well, he is indeed. But he didn't do much against us at Old Trafford, did he? So I think we can keep him in tow. I really do. Colin Morton says, hi, everyone. Expecting a hard game, 5-0. It could really be that, though. If we get to them early, you know, the potential is there. They're pretty soft-centred, Manchester United, so there is a potential for us to get stuck into them. Side of it says it is Baltic Island, so it must be like the Arctic over there. It's very cold. It's very, very cold. I even had the heating on earlier. That's how cold it is. Martin Watson said 3-0, so we'll boil that. Very confident. The Newcastle fans seem to be in the chat, which is excellent. Evening to Julie J. Hope you're okay. One Peacock, evening to you. Who else we got here? Loads of chats here. Norvik, good evening to you. Mike Helmet Bolt says, even lads and lasses, looking forward to this one. 3-1 to the team. Gordon, hat-trick. Away the lads. Yeah, we'll have that. Kobe right, evening to you. He says 3-1 also. You know, no one predicting a draw or defeat, which is great news, I guess. Hans is a bit concerned, though, especially with lots expecting this to be a walkover. Well, they're not very good, Manchester United, but they are lucky. I've got to say, they're a very lucky side, and sometimes a lucky side is better than a good one, but I don't know. I think class will tell in the end. Evening to Matt Hames, Ian Badman, Mighty Mag 9, Mikael Luoma Aho. That's a great name. I love it. Finish, I would imagine. Evening to you. Kenny W says Wolves denied 92nd minute penalty against Arsenal by VAR. Arteta says we need to be patient with VAR. Big change. Yeah, indeed. Wolves are having a bit of a bad time with it, aren't they, in the minute with VAR and refereeing decisions? Seems to be every week. I bet Gary O'Neill's pulling his hair out with it. You know, since the one we got against them, it's been a non-stop roller coaster downwards for them, hasn't it, with the refereeing decisions and VAR. And of course, Arteta's tune has totally changed from the one he had here a few weeks back, which they're still crying about, of course. Vincent N, evening to you. Paul Feeney, evening to you. Brian Lockyer, evening to you. Jacob Brown, good evening to you. He says, let's do this. Paul Taylor, evening to you. Foggy Cracks in the house also. Good evening. Paul Taylor thinks 5-0. Mr. Trigger TV, evening to you. Let's hide that. And here's Paul.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all well and ready to go for tonight. Sorry about the delay in coming on. Just had a little bit of a, it was a food problem. My food came late and I can't start tonight's watch along without a good feed. But my belly is now full and we are ready to go. Of course, Billy's been through the lineups with you, etc. And Billy, looking at this lineup, Man United's lineup, I'm pretty confident we should get a result tonight.
Yeah, it looks like Luke Shaw's going to step in at centre half, which he's doing pretty well for them, to be fair. But him and Maguire together, you know, it seems odd they've got Varane on the bench. Definitely been a falling out there with the manager.
Yeah, absolutely.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
I've got right backs playing at left backs. So have we, of course, but ours is good at it. I'm not sure Dallo or maybe Dallo at left back. I don't think he's very good at it. So I think Miggy can have fun with him on that left hand side. I really do. Right hand side for us.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's very much of a mismatch of a team, isn't it?
Yeah, complete mismatch of a team, and I that's why I'm pretty confident. But of course, as well, Billy, Man United's flight to Newcastle was cancelled, so they terribly for them had to get the bus all the way to Newcastle. I mean, oh dear, it must have been terrible for them not being able to fly. So no doubt that will make them have an excuse already as well.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They're very keen to kind of never blame themselves for anything. Certainly the manager, anyway. I mean, he's the biggest kind of excuse maker in the league, isn't he? Blamed everyone but himself, and seems to be a kind of a contagious thing throughout the whole club.
I'm surprised they've gone with Martial up front, because it's a weird one for me. I mean, Højlund, he's doing it in Europe, but not in the Premier League.
There's your point. That I think that's why Martial played at Everton last week, played pretty well, was rested for the Wednesday game, and comes back in fresh today. So I'm not surprised now, actually.
Yeah. Interesting that McTominay as well. I think he's probably the better of the midfielders that they've got available. I mean, for me, Casemiro's over the hill now anyway. But, I think McTominay has proven a few Man United fans a little bit wrong this season.
Yeah, he's scoring goals for me. He seems to be a bit of a talisman for them. He's pretty versatile. He can play in the attacking 8 or he can sit in a 6. I don't know where he'll be tonight. Looking at the squad, because as you say, it's all over the place. Bruno Fernandes, will he sit? We don't know. We really don't know. I don't think they know. I think they're going to get unstuck for it. So,
well, let's hope that they do, of course. Guys, just to remind you on that it is subscriber only in the chat tonight, as it is for every watch along. So if you'd like to take part in the chat, you do have to be a subscriber to the channel. What are we? 25,452 at the moment, or 453, I believe it is now. Please do subscribe to the channel. We do go live nearly every night. We've got watch-alongs, we've got reviews, previews, different football shows. And you don't have to be a Newcastle United fan to subscribe. We've got some, we've got Tottenham fans, West Ham fans, it's all subscribed. It's a very, very close-knit community on the Toon Review. So get yourself subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well, which will let you know when we schedule our live shows or we upload any videos to the channel. Please remember to hit the like button tonight. We're currently on 282, so that's a very good start after only, 12 minutes of the show. So thank you very much to everybody that's hit the thumbs up button already. Please continue to do so if you haven't already. And of course, as Billy said, you can donate to the show if you hit that $sign at the bottom of the live comments. And don't forget, you can become a member, because we've got some cracking member prizes coming up in the next few days. Hit the join button just underneath Billy Bob and myself. Now, I've tried something different tonight. I've put the teams up on the backboard there, just to sort of keep you abreast. I don't know how that comes through on YouTube. So are those team lineups clear on YouTube, guys? If you can let me know. Obviously, I think it depends on the size of the screen you're watching, of course. But let me know in the chat if those team lineups, because they should actually change if there is any substitutions as well. So I've linked it to a website. So hopefully, can't see the team's too small with binoculars. Actually, I thought I was. Oh, sorry. Right, bear with me 1 second.
Well, when you go to big screen, little screen, it might look better.
Yeah, it might be, but to be honest, Billy, it's a pain in the arse anyway, mate. So just bear with me 2 seconds. You'll see a few little crazy changes on the screen. Billy, if you can just take over the chat a minute. We've
got a $4.99 super chat coming from Michael Harper. $4.99. Thanks very much, Michael. Very much appreciated for that. As Paul says, hitting the $sign will enable you to chuck a super chat away, which is all very much appreciated, of course. The people saying bin the teams on the thing. He's definitely going to do that. That's what he's doing now.
Still here. I've just knocked my camera off, so I just while I redo this.
You never know until you try. That's the point.
Well, look, I'm going to get rid of the green screen eventually, because I'm turning the studio into a bit of a Newcastle United themed studio, which means I won't need the green screen. So hopefully, watch along screens will be very different as well, where I can get the lineups fit on and everything like that. So the background will be changing. But I'm just going to have a Newcastle themed background with a fish tank because people seem to like the fish tank last time I did that, Billy. So I'm going to rescape the fish tank. Where is it? There it is. Right.
Clark says you're not Goldbridge.
No, but it does work because you're not restricted by space. When you put a green screen on, sometimes you're restricted by space on the camera. You see, and it's a bit of it's an arse, to be honest. But when you don't have a green screen, you're not restricted by that lack of space. So I'm probably going to go down that route, but we shall see. Oh no, that needs to be adjusted a little bit. That looks better. Right, there we go. Hey!
Yes, that's much better.
There you go. So there, right. King Hoddle says he's better than Goldbridge. Well, thank you very much, King Hoddle. Billy has filled my whole tab with his head. That's a bit harsh, Keith, but I know you are regular, so I'll let you off with that, as Billy will. Let's have a look. Ricky says, Wes Burns scored a beauty against Coventry today.
It was a fantastic goal. Really, really good goal. A Trivella shot, but the build-up to it was great as well. Brilliant goal.
Sunderland, by the way, drew with Millwall, so they are still struggling to get points in the back. How did the Leeds-Borough game finish? I know it was 3-2 at one stage.
I don't know.
Should we check, Billy, just to keep abreast of the Northeast teams?
It was that time of the afternoon where the eyes started to get a bit heavy.
I know what you mean, Billy. It happened to me, mate. It happened to me. That's why I was late having my tea. It finished 3-2, so it was 3-2 at half-time, finished 3-2. Results in the Premier League were Arsenal 2, Wolves 1, Brentford 3, Luton 1, Burnley 5, Sheffield United 0, Billy. And I think it's just a matter of time before Sheffield United make a change.
Yes, it's they were expected maybe to get something at Burnley. Burnley have hardly pulled up any trees. They're not streetwise enough, but they may be streetwise now. But of course, they're playing another championship rather than last season. So, Heckingbottom maybe look at McBurney sent off yet again. There's a definite disciplinary issue with him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's lots of things need change at Sheffield United. But they've been doing too bad of late, so maybe they'll stick with him up for the Christmas period. Well,
the thing is, Burnley have been struggling to get results as well, so it's brilliant. David says, listeners on Mark Goldbridge's show are not confident they will get a result tonight. Well, I don't think Goldbridge is, to be honest. I watched him earlier on yesterday, I think, when he was doing a preview, and he's not confident tonight, Billy, at all.
No, I mean, but he watches his lot every week, and when I watch him, he must see the same things. Obviously, he glories up a little bit for the sake of his kind of supporters and watchers, but they're not a great side. There's no system to what they play. It's long ball, hit for the pace. Players playing out of position that we've seen today, and generally winning by luck alone and nothing else.
Well, I mean, I'm really confident tonight. I mean, I know I shouldn't be in a way because it's Newcastle United, and we know when we've gone into games sometimes this season when we've been confident. I think tonight, Billy, it's all about fitness for me. If the fitness is there and we can go this whole game, we've got a little bit of different options on the bench. Kraft is back there, so obviously Lewis Hall, Paul Dummett's there, so Matt Ritchie. So we do have options on the bench to make little changes here and there. But I think you'd be looking for the majority of the 11 to play most of this game.
You'd think so. You would definitely think so. It is the kind of weather there where you do get kind of muscle pulls and things like that. So they've got to be well warmed up, well prepared. The crowd's got to help as well. I've seen some kind of slightly kind of dodgy kind of tweets today where Man United people in the Newcastle end, which is going to happen, I guess, if Chelsea manage to do it and other clubs have managed to do it. There's going to be Man United fans. So we need to get stuck into them from the crowd from minute one, and the players will follow suit, and then they'll fold like a pack of cards, in my opinion.
Yeah. Ian Badman, thank you for a £5 super chat. He says, looking forward to a great commentary from Paul and Billy. I'm feeling confident of a win, 2-0, Isak with both. Well, let's hope so. As usual, guys, no spoilers in the chat, please. Please do wait till me and Billy have have commentated on it, and then we can all talk about it on the chat. I'm watching TNT through the internet again, so it wasn't too bad on Tuesday night. We were quite level, Billy. So hopefully, once I click on the stream, we'll be pretty much close again. But if you are in front of me and you kick off before I've said right underway, just pause your TV, And of course, when I say, right, we're underway, hit play and you'll be in sync with me and Billy Bob. If you do put spoilers in the chat, then you'll be timed out and eventually chucked off the chat for tonight, which we, as I keep saying, we don't want to do. We want everybody to enjoy the watch along with us. So please do have respect for everybody else who isn't watching the game live and is just relying on our commentary. Dylan Richardson, thank you for your 199 super chat. He says, no last minute bullshit Pinos tonight, please. Penos, Pino. What the hell's Pinos? Where the hell was I going with that, Billy? I don't want to know. Let's move on. Anyway, Barry says, Paul and Billy, never shave your heads. I didn't want the neighbours thinking I'm watching a pair of babs on my projector when I've got yous on. Well, I don't know how that'll go because sometimes I do shave the old head. The old noggin, so it may happen at one stage, but tonight I think you're pretty safe. Bilbo says, Paul, just to let you know that your screen looks very grainy compared to Billy's.
Looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, I'm looking at the live stream on YouTube and I'm clear as day. I think it's yours. I'm clear as day on YouTube. I'm looking at it now. Absolutely clear as day. So yeah, sort it out. It's your fault. Predator's in the chat with us. Good to see you, Predator. Hope you're well, matey, and recovering nicely. As for Jock Bar as well, £5 super chat from Jock. He says, my first time watching the game live with the sound down, so I get decent commentary from Paul and Billy. Just waiting to pause the game. Thank you very much. Matt says, I'm very clear. There you go. Dylan says, I look beautiful as always. Thank you, Dylan. Yeah, so listen, it depends on your internet service, doesn't it? And as far as I'm concerned, I can see the live stream now on YouTube, and I'm nice and clear. Sometimes it will go a bit grainy if the internet drops a little bit in this house, which unfortunately there's nothing I can do about it. James says, Paul and Bill do the best commentary. Thank you very much for that. Plastic Hobo Salad says, put a few past these first half, then spend the second half trying to bicycle kicks from 40 yards. That would be interesting. He has more hair if you turn it up to 1080. Maybe I do. It needs shaving, actually, but you know.
Yeah, mine too, but it's too cold.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? When you start shaving your head, you don't have to feel the cold. And it is bloody cold as well. 3 minutes to kick off, guys. 3 minutes to kick off. So, as usual, I will say it again. No spoilers in the chat, please. Just wait till me and Billy have commentated on the game. And then, of course, once we've mentioned it, we can all talk about it in the chat. If you are kicking off before my stream starts, please do pause it. And as soon as I say, right, we're underway, that means that we're all in sync and we can all enjoy the game together like we do. But if you do put spoilers in, the mods are red hot on your ass. Trust me. They will block you. Well, they won't block you. They'll time you out and then you go. The Devil Wears Primark says, good luck, Newcastle. I'm a Man United supporter and my girl is a Toonie. So absolute carnage. But enjoy the match, people. Yes, enjoy the match as well. That's interesting. Your girl's a Toonie. So split loyalties in that household tonight.
We apologise now for the abuse you're going to get as a Man United supporter because
yes,
no holds barred here.
Yes, absolutely. Sam93, thank you for becoming a new member of the Toon Review. Welcome to the family, matey, and thank you for your ongoing support as a member. Really do appreciate that. Right, I think it's time I got my stream up, Billy, and see where we're at here.
Hopefully
I'm just looking at the Newcastle United team.
Yes, indeed. And is it in like formation?
Yes.
Yes, I think we're in the same place.
Oh, that's wonderful, isn't it? That is just a wonderful.
It's a bit of a shit graphic, though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, you'd expect a little bit better. I'm now looking at Ten Hag and Manchester United's 11, Billy.
No, you're a bit ahead of me.
Oh,
just a slight bit.
Yeah, well, that's normally better, isn't it, for when you co-commentate? So we won't hold that against you, Billy. Are you seeing him now already?
I've got it's the lineup now without not in formation.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. You're not very far behind me, so that's good stuff. Good. Predator says, Paul, thanks for all the well wishes, mate. Recovery going okay. Fabulous news, matey. We have been worried about you, but nice to see you on the road to recovery. Michael says, love your commentary, guys. Watch you every time. I'm not watching it. Thank you very much. JB says he's waiting for that Richie winner. That's not going to happen. I can guarantee it. That's not going to happen. But the lads are just shaking hands now, looking fresh. I'm just looking at Lewis Miley having a chat with Nick Pope. Oh, Billy, I'm ready for this one, Billy. I'm ready for it.
Yes, indeed.
Let's put the big screen on straight. So we can see the scoreboard better. And I will just bring up my scoreboard so we get ready to start the game.
He's got a cap on, the twat.
Who, Ten Hag? Yeah.
Oh, what? He looks like Albert Tatlock, the prick.
He does. Well, he's all smiles with Eddie Howe there as they just shake hands. And Steve McLaren's all smiles as he shakes hands with Eddie Howe. Probably thinking, oh, Eddie, I fucked up when I did this job. How are you doing so well? Because he's a proper manager. I think McLaren's always been just a coach, Billy. I don't think he's ever been a manager. Interestingly enough, Robert Jones is the referee tonight. Newcastle will be attacking the Gallagher first half.
Yeah, that's ratty behaviour already from Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, he knows Newcastle like attacking that way. Isak is going to kick us off as Nick Pope goes and puts his equipment behind the goal, his juice, his towel, or whatever he keeps in there. And it will be Alexander Isak to start the game for the Toon. And we are ready to go, and we are underway at St. James's Park. Here we bloody go, ladies and gents. And the ball is currently with Fabian Schär, and he will take his time in knocking it over to Lascelles. Lascelles plays it immediately to Kieran Trippier, who gets a touch, cuts inside. Nicely cuts inside, lays it up to Isak. Isak now plays it out wide to Livramento just over the halfway line. The pitch looks absolutely superb condition, Billy, considering the weather.
Doesn't it just? It looks an absolute carpet,
like
doesn't it?
Carpet, yeah. Absolutely brilliant. Trippier on the ball, lays it up to Isak, who's had a few early... Coming short for some early touches, Billy.
Nice to see.
Yep. Fabian Schär now plays it to Livramento. Livramento back to Fabian Schär. Newcastle just getting a foothold on the game, getting some possession, getting some passes, getting everyone a touch on the ball. As Harry Maguire wins the ball in the air there, Joe Linton bounces off his head, but Livramento is onto it in a flash to Lascelles. Lascelles plays it to Livramento again. Livramento tried to play it out wide, but Miley gets a lovely touch in for Bruno, who bursts forward now. Bruno plays outside of his foot. It's a great ball, but Dallo is there and manages to get it back to Onana. And he plays it long out towards Martial. Martial now on the ball. Heavy touch for McTominay. It didn't come off very well at all there. And Bruno scoops up the pieces. And it's now Kieran Trippier. Rolls it in to Almiron. Almiron turns into Isak. Isak to Joe Linton. Little short passes at the moment, Billy, but a very confident start this.
Yes, it is.
Almiron. He's come very deep and plays it out to Fabian Schär. Schär now still in his own half, but again, Newcastle just at the minute seem to want to keep possession more than anything else. Billy, just getting everyone a touch on the ball, getting warmed up.
Well, Man United have started with a kind of 5-4-1 formation. They're just trying to get maybe on the ball. They've gone to a 2 now, but
yeah. Trippier's long ball forward. Almiron heads it on to Isak. Isak was looking for the run of Bruno, but Bruno had decided to stay back. It was quite a nice little touch that by Isak. Luke Shaw now to Dallo, and that seemed to hit Dallo and go out, but linesman says it stays in play. Almiron now, and that's a handball, surely. Well, it hit Garnacho's hand, but the referee not calling it a handball. Newcastle get the throw in. Isak now. Isak knocks it out wide to Livramento. Now he is Joe Linton. Gordon's gone through the middle. Joe Linton taking on McTominay, goes to the byline, turns. Hasn't got a lot of room there, but skips by McTominay. He's got McTominay on his arse. Brilliant work for Joe Linton, but Maguire got in there to clear the ball. It wasn't the greatest pass by Joe Linton, but he had McTominay on his arse, Billy.
Yeah, he went past him easily, didn't he?
Yeah.
McTominay had no idea where he was going. Poor ball that went into the box, wasn't it? Really poor.
I mean, to say Maguire was quick onto it is that's how bad the ball was. Here's Trippier now. Poor first touch, but his second touch was much better. Knocks it back to His Holiness. Pope then gives it to Schär. Man United trying to do a little bit of pressing here, but Bruno comes back to pick up the ball. Turns. Fernandez doing the pressing here, not Martial. Nick Pope now rolls it to Fabian Schär. Schär takes his time to Bruno. Bruno then right-footed ball out to Livramento. Bruno caught late. Referee wears play on. Livramento driving forward now for Newcastle, bringing it over the halfway line. It's still Tino Livramento now to Gordon. Gordon then a 1-2 with Livramento, and Livramento now in loads of space. And the ball into the box, and it comes to Miggy. I don't know what Dallo was doing there, but he completely missed the ball. Almiron into Miley. Miley now back to Bruno. Bruno looking for Trippier, but skips it back into Almiron. Almiron to Joelinton. Joelinton flicks it over to another poor ball. Dallo heads it away. Bruno beats Bruno. Our Bruno, that is. Here's Miley. Miley now. Again, great composure. Rolls it to Bruno. He's got Fernandez all over him, but again, good pressing that by Bruno Fernandes, to be fair, but we get the ball back. Great ball from Fabian Schär. Touched by Isak. That's wonderful football from Newcastle. Oh, and Miggy's just trying to play Miley in and got just didn't have enough on the ball, but great pressing again from the Toon, Billy.
Yeah, brilliant play, isn't it? It's all kind of intricate stuff. It's all coming off at the minute for the last ball, unfortunately, but it'll come.
Yep. Bruno Fernandes brings it forward and rolls it into McTominay. McTominay, he's got Manu on the right-hand side. Sorry, this is Rashford. He cuts inside. Rashford, but brilliantly intercepted by Bruno. And he says, thank you very much. I'll take that off you, sunshine. And rolls it back to Nick Pope. Pope then, in turn, first-time ball out to Livramento. Again, Newcastle not being rushed. Just looking for the right pass. Back to Fabian Schär. Schär, left-footed ball to Isak. Isak, spins away from Maguire like he was an oil tanker in the sea. Brilliant turn. Lays it up to Anthony Gordon now, going at Wan-Bissaka. Gordon plays it into Isak. Isak, he's got 3 Man United players around him. Uses Miley. Miley plays it to Joelinton. Out to Gordon. Man United now have players back, but what a turn by Isak, Billy.
He's on it today. We all say, don't we, his first touch sounds an awful lot.
It certainly does.
He's been very good so far with the ball at his feet for certain.
And here he is again. Into Gordon. Gordon back to Isak. Isak now plays it left to Livramento. He's running now at Rashford. Skips past him into the box. Brilliant chance for Newcastle. Great work by, I think it's McTominay coming back, and Newcastle have a corner. But we are peeling these apart like a Jaffa orange, Billy.
Yeah, cutting them through them like an off through butter, aren't we? And Livramento with a terrific bit of skill there to get past his defender into the box. Good cover for McTominay to put it out for corner.
He did have options there, Livramento. I think he'd be more disappointed, Billy, that he didn't find a black and white shirt there.
Yeah, he went into the crowded bit, didn't he? He probably should have looked a bit better.
Very, very good start to the game, it has to be said, by Newcastle. Well. And they have a corner now, which, of course, Kieran Trippier will take. We seem to have height advantage in that box, Billy. That's something we do have.
Yeah, well, with Maguire's the only centre half in the side, we should have, shouldn't we? McTominay obviously got a bit higher back.
And it comes. Nana's gone. He completely missed the ball and got lucky there. And I think it was Dallo who thumped the ball away, but Onana nowhere near the ball, Billy.
No, not very confident at all, is he? Flapping away like a fish on in the out of water. What's he doing?
Well, I mean, I think had that gone in, he would have tried to say that Bruno interfered, but there was no foul by Bruno there. Nana just flapped at it completely. As Alf Garnett, the Manchester United manager, now looking to make some notes about how shit his team has started the game. Here's Kieran Trippier for Newcastle United with the throw to Almiron. Almiron plays it all the way back to Fabian Schär. Newcastle just wanting to patiently build again. Lovely ball by Schär over the top to Trippier. Trippier's first time ball, and Miggy's on his bike. He gets to the byline now. It's Almiron at the byline. His cross, not the greatest, and cleared away by Manchester United again for a Newcastle throw in. We just need that killer ball, but we're only 7.5 minutes in, Billy, and already showing that we can get. We've got the beating of these here.
We're asking serious questions of their defence already, aren't we? And that it's last gas defending for Manchester United. But this is Manchester United prototype. This is how they play most of the games. You know, we need to get that goal, and they'll crumble. Then I've got no doubt about it.
Newcastle again chasing the ball down. Bruno in a really good position, tries to shoot with the outside of his boot, and it was easily blocked by Luke Shaw. Clipped in again. Here's Isak, can't take the ball down, and Onana grabs it. It was a good chance that had Isak controlled that, Billy.
Yeah, it was a great ball from Schär, wasn't it?
It was.
Just couldn't bring it down from out of the air onto his foot, but yeah, we were really asking all these questions. Terrific pass from Schär. Unfortunately, just bounced off his toe, didn't it?
Yeah. And
He wanted it on his instep.
He knows he should have brought that down, Bill. He's really disappointed with himself.
Well, if it hits his instep, he brings it down. It hit his toe and bounced away. That was the problem.
Yep. But a bright start from Newcastle United. There's no doubt about that in this first 10 minutes. It's been all Newcastle. Man United can't actually get a foothold on the ball at all. But they do have a free kick here, which Harold Maguire will take. I mean, that's not where the free kick was, by the way, but never mind. Livramento heads away for Newcastle United. McTominay to Wan-Bissaka, but Gordon pinches it off him, and then Gordon goes for a sprint. Wan-Bissaka in pursuit, but Anthony Gordon now. Oh, he almost played it through. Oh, Dalot, what's he doing? Oh, dear me. He hooks it away, but complete misunderstanding between him and Onana.
Christ almighty.
I thought he put it past the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, 6 and 7 is right back with no left foot playing left back. It's the difference between their left back and our left back at the minute.
Oh, well, Almiron just hadn't chased the ball down. Jimmy Jones, thank you for your 199 super chat. He says, evening all. What is Dalot doing there? Well, he kicked it onto his hand, Billy.
Yeah, it's not going to be. I don't think I'll get anything for that.
Well, if that was Paris on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
I think VAR have had a look at it. Interesting one, though, because, again, you know, it's one of them, isn't it, where he kicks it onto his hand, and we've seen them given, of course, on Tuesday.
We have, but it's a different set of rules in Europe. So they have in England, apparently.
Yes, it's what you call bollocks, Billy.
Yeah.
As Man United try and get a foothold in this game, but Joe Linton just looks rampant again. Luke Shaw heads it away. Newcastle chasing them down again. And Man United, oh, that's a great ball. And Garnacho's in here for Man United. It's a very weak left-footed shot. And we've got away with one there. Trippier picks up the pieces, and he's in trouble. He's got Garnacho all over him. And it's Garnacho's, oh, get up, man, you absolute blonde-haired fanny. That's not a foul in a million years.
Oh, Christ almighty. He looks different to when he did when he bought the fairy liquid in the toilet roll the other day, that's for certain.
I mean, listen, he didn't get much behind it. Nick Pope made the save, but then he goes down clutching his knee here, Billy. I'm not sure why he's clutching his knee.
I've not even touched him.
Anyway.
It should be a Newcastle United throw-in, and indeed it is. No, it's
absolutely
not. They've got a throw-in for it.
Yeah. The ball with Manu. He goes back to Luke Shaw. Shaw will go all the way back to Onana, just outside his penalty area. What's his distribution like? Long ball from Onana straight to Kieran Trippier. Trippier heads it down to Lascelles. And Lascelles calmly gives it back to Trippier. Back to Lascelles. Lascelles clips it forward. Doesn't find a black and white shirt this time. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Over the top for Manu. Manu's got Miley all over him. Plays it left for Garnacho. 84% possession to Newcastle in the first 11 minutes. He's Garnacho now. Skips past Trippier. Far too easy for me. And he's at the byline. Plays it across. Trippier gets back. But Garnacho's starting to get into the game for Manchester United here. Manu now on his right foot. Plays it to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes, lovely ball through for Dalot, but he hasn't got a left foot. He cuts back on his right. And Trippier shuts him down. And I think that might have winded Kieran Trippier there. Hit him right in the breadbasket.
Oh, dear.
But we're allowing them a little too much space there, Billy. You know.
Yeah, they're definitely keyholing Trippier, aren't they, with Garnacho? And so far, Trippier's not looked great defensively, I've got to say. No,
Garnacho skipped around him a couple of times. But even there, you know, Dalot cuts back onto his right foot. He somehow had an acre of time to get that ball down and onto his right.
Yeah, you'd expect Mickey to be back, but of course the energy levels might not be.
Here's Garnacho. This is danger to the edge of the box. It's come to Wan-Bissaka. He hits it. It's blocked by Joe Linton. Manchester United with their first pressure of the game. Dalot now tries to go to his left. Miggy intercepts it to throw into Manchester United. First bit of pressure on us, Billy.
Yeah. Can't say we're defending fantastically, but we've had a couple of chances, haven't they? Let's be honest.
Yep. Dalot now on for Fernandes. Fernandes plays it to Garnacho. Lascelles is there this time for company, and Garnacho spins and kicks it out of play. And a goal kick for Newcastle United. I'm not sure what the hell Garnacho was trying there.
No.
But again, they're just looking at this penalty incident, Billy, and, Gordon springing forward, plays the ball through. I don't know what the conversation between Dallo and Onana was. Newcastle players claiming handball, but in the end, VAR said no. Long ball by Nick Pope. Won by, I don't think Luke Shaw should be beating Isak in the air. There's about a 2 foot height difference.
He had to run on him, didn't he? He fell short of Isak and he had to run on him. He's facing the wrong way.
Yeah. Dallo now has to come on his right hand side. Good tackle by Lewis Miley. Throw into Manchester United. The Devil Wears Primark. He says, I reckon you're going to give us an amazing game. You have played amazing so far. I love watching you guys. Thank you very much. Livramento now intercepts a ball, drives forward. It's brilliant to see a left back who can take players on, but this time he's stopped by McTominay, who lays it to Rashford. Rashford tries to skip inside Joe Linton, and throws himself to the floor, and the referee says, play on. Get up, you diving, cheating piece of scumbag. Miley now cuts inside. Nice bit of play for Miley. He's got players to his left. Joe Linton now to Bruno. Bruno makes a run for the penalty area. Plays it left to Gordon. Gordon onto his right foot. Back to Bruno. Little 1-2, but Wan-Bissaka read it really well. And it's cleared eventually by Rashford, who's still whinging to the referee. And now here comes a brilliant run again from Fabian Schär. Gordon back to Miley. Miley now to... Oh, what a ball by Trippier. Isak into the box. Alexander Isak tries the shot. It's blocked by Luke Shaw, and Onana keeps the ball in. And again, Newcastle, when they attack, they look like they can get goals against this Man United back four, Billy.
Yeah, end-to-end stuff, isn't it? Both defenders not looking at the soundest, and I think we're going to see goals here. I really do.
But terrible cheating from... This is an opportunity again. Bruno's into the penalty area. Comes loose to Gordon. He fires it against Bruno. And then a shot straight at Onana. But I think the offside flag's gone up as Gordon's initial shot hit Bruno. And Bruno was standing in an offside position. But Rashford, Billy, falling to the floor again. It's shocking.
Yeah, amazed the referee didn't go back to that and yellow card him because it was blatant cheating.
I'll tell you what, that wasn't far offside, actually. Maybe just a couple of inches offside there. Luke Shaw now for Man United. Clips it forward. Garnacho, heavy touch, but manages to control it. Deep in his own half. Plays it to Manu now. Manu goes back to Captain Harry Maguire. Oh, he's not captain anymore, is he? It's Bruno Fernandes. He plays it back to Onana. Onana into Luke Shaw. Miggy closing him down very quickly. Back to Onana. He's got to be quick here. And he slices the ball into the air. Miley wins it convincingly in the air. Bounces back off Joe Linton. Little bit of tennis going on in the middle of the park here. But again, Lascelles steps up and wins the ball. Joe Linton looks for help. Gets it from Gordon. Nice little 1-2 there. Here is Joe Linton again. Plays it into Lewis Miley, who bursts forward. Left now to Almiron. Almiron running at the defence. He's got Joe Linton inside. Here is Big Joe. Plays it to Kieran Trippier now. Trippier plays it into Joe. It's a great ball. Pulls it back for Almiron. Great save by Onana. And it could have been 1-0 there, but for Onana's brilliant save to his right. Brilliant football from Newcastle, though, to build up for that chance.
Yeah, fantastic save. And not just that, with the way he parried it further away from the Newcastle players on rushing.
It could have easily fell to Isak as Miley's ball into the box is into the arms of Onana. And he's, for all the pressure he's been under lately, Onana, he came up big there, Billy.
Yeah, but he's always been a good shot stopper. It's his kind of claiming the crosses and stuff and free kick kind of organisation he's not good at. That's a great save, I've got to say. But I think maybe could have done better there, to be honest.
Yeah, hit it a bit harder, but to be fair to Onana, he didn't see that till late as well because there was a player in front of him. Bruno now skips it over to Isak. Isak touches it wide to Almiron. Almiron, Bruno, Lewis Miley, Lascelles, everybody. It's just one-touch football at the minute from Newcastle. Almiron again, Trippier. He's not going to play anything dangerous. Goes to Lascelles, and he in turn goes across to Luke Shaw. What a ball that is by Fabian Schär. And Livramento is cleared down the left-hand side. Into the penalty box he comes. He's against Maguire. Oh, Livramento just couldn't get his shot away. It comes back to Bruno. Oh, it's just over the bar. Bruno claiming a corner. Nothing given. I think it's going to be a goal kick. But Livramento, just at the moment of impact, Harry Maguire made the challenge. And Bruno thumps it over the bar. I don't think it got a deflection, to be honest.
No, I don't think so.
McTominay came sliding in, but again, brilliant football. And Fabian Scher's ball to Livramento, Billy, just brilliant.
It was just unfortunate there weren't that many bodies in the box when Livramento got there. He had to kind of shoot. Maguire did pretty well actually to kind of block him off. Good effort from Bruno, but good defending from McTominay to close him down also. So good all the way around there.
Gordon now pressuring Harry Maguire, who goes down the line. But we're first to every ball at the minute. And, Man United can't get the ball again. And it's Jamal Lascelles for Newcastle. He's going to go long down the right. It's a superb ball for Trippier. Trippier now. He's got Miggy belting forward, but actually good defending by Dalot. Trippier's not happy and goes pelting after it. But Miley scoops up the pieces. Lovely little ball into Bruno. Bruno now plays it through for Almiron. What a ball that is! Almiron's ball across. It comes to Isak. Oh, he's put it wide. It's deflected wide. It's a corner to Newcastle. How are we not a goal up, Billy?
Yeah, it's good defending from Manchester United. You've got to say that's fantastic block at the very last there. You expect the net to bulge there, but brilliant defending.
Harry Maguire again.
I think it may be Maguire. It's a fantastic block. Saying that, he's not really gone to ground as such, has he? But
no, he's just stuck a leg out. But as a defender, what can you do in that situation? He didn't have any time to do anything else.
I think
if it wasn't better. Yeah, he didn't seem to catch it properly, did he? It was on his left foot, of course, but hell's teeth, we are giving this a go here. First 20 minutes in, it's been a great performance so far. Here is Almiron again. Plays it across now to Livramento. Livramento goes to the other side for Anthony Gordon. Gordon now, he's got... clips it in the box. Scher got a header. It comes to Isak over his head. And Lascelles just over the bar with a header. And again, great build-up from Newcastle United, Billy.
Yeah, should probably do better there as well. He's on his own in the 6-yard box. Just couldn't get over the ball, could he? It's a great free. It's a great corner kick routine, actually. Brilliant for Isak to get the ball back across, but I think the challenge.
To be fair, Manu did well there.
Yeah, Manu at the very end just to get a challenge in.
Yep, just putting them off. But again, great pressure from Newcastle United as my stream decides to stop. Unbelievable, TNT. What do I pay you for? Seriously. What do I pay you money for?
Well, already Man United have started with the time-wasting tactics. Maguire's doing his laces up and stopped play for it.
Yeah, I've got it back, Billy. I've got it back.
Why they're stopping play for that, I don't know. It happened at Old Trafford in the Carabao Cup game.
I'm at 20 minutes 50.
I'm a couple of seconds behind.
Okay, well, that's pretty perfect. Anyway, Anana's goal kick. Long downfield again. Up goes Scher to win the header. Bruno into Gordon. Lovely little flick by him. Isak gets it out to Joe Linton on the left. Gordon springing forward. Newcastle getting men forward again. Joe Linton, a lovely clip over the top for Livramento. Can he keep it in play? I think he didn't, says the linesman. It's a goal kick to Man United. Just skidded a little bit off the turf, that, Billy.
Yeah, good idea. Slightly overhit. Very, very slightly.
But I'm delighted with this, the first 20 minutes, Billy. I have to say.
It's been a great 20 minutes, and they look dangerous when they've had the chances, but they've had very, very little chances, and that's the way to play against these, I guess. Keep the ball.
Yeah.
Treat it as your friend. Don't give it away, and chances will come.
Hernanes fell over when he's kicked that ball. Not sure whether he's injured himself. He stayed down. He didn't get straight back up. Anyway, the ball is with Nick Pope now. He launches it forward towards Gordon. Gordon very strong on the ball there. But again, Rick O'Shea wasn't our friend. And again, but look at the tenacity to get stuck into them and win the ball back. Maguire has to go back to Anana. Anana's got Dalot there. Plays a good ball out to Luke Shaw, actually. Skips inside Miley, lays it up to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes outside of the boot looking for Garnacho. Trippier is there and makes a brilliant tackle on Garnacho.
And that's
great tackle.
That's their sole tactic.
Yeah.
Hit the ball long down the lines. Literally, that's all they do.
Yeah, they seem to know the Garnacho's in form, obviously, and they want to give him the ball as much as possible, but so far, keeping him in check. Here's Manu on the halfway line. Plays it into Luke Shaw. Shaw turns. Not much forward for him. Back to Manu. Manu to Bruno Fernandes. Skips round Bruno. And that's good play from Manchester United. And they could get Rashford in here to poor ball by Bruno Fernandes, though. Livramento hooks it away. Just panicked a little bit there, Livramento.
Yeah, it
and here's McTominay for Man United. To Rashford. Back to Fernandes. Fernandes into Manu. Manu to Martial, who is actually on the pitch. Goes down looking for a free kick. Doesn't get it. And Miggy brings it away. Miggy skips inside Manu. Brilliant play from Almiron. He's created a world of space. And then a terrible ball to play in Gordon. That's where he lets himself down. It was a simple through ball to play for Anthony Gordon, Billy. And he underhits it.
By a long way as well. By a long way. He had all the grass to aim for with Gordon's pace in behind the defender. And he's tapped it about 3 yards.
Yeah, really disappointing that because he'd done so well to open up the space there as well. McTominay now in a bit of space, driving at Fabian Schär, out to Rashford now. Rashford gets an overlap from Manu, but Livramento onto it, and that's going to run out of play. Terrible from Rashford, and a goal kick to Newcastle United.
Rashford never looks as good on the right hand side as he wants to be on the left, cutting in, and they're playing Garnacho there. Yeah, it's a strange kind of. There's no balance there for them.
Yeah, and Peaky Blinders, the Dutchman there, not looking particularly happy with how this first half has gone. And to be honest, I'm not surprised. Manchester United, there's been one team in this so far, completely dominating. But as you say, Billy, we have to take advantage of that domination by scoring a goal.
It's the archetypal Manchester United performance. So we say it week in, week out. This is what they do every week, and snatch a lucky goal somewhere. But
yeah,
I hope today isn't another one of those days.
Trippier gives it back to Nick Pope, who launches it into the night sky. Almiron is under this with Dalot. Dalot's head has gone backwards. Good little flick by Isak to Miggy again. Miggy taken out there, and the referee tells him to get up. To be fair, the referee, he's letting the game flow, I have to say. I'm pretty impressed so far. Rashford's head on.
That was a
great bit of play by Schär. And back to Livramento now, over the halfway line for Newcastle. Gordon's made a run. That's how you play Gordon in. Brilliant ball. Look at Joe Linton into the box. Oh, just clipped Harry Maguire. Again, Man United get away with it.
Ricochet again.
It is. He is Kieran Trippier. Cuts inside, lays it back to Fabian Schär. Schär's got Livramento to the left, doesn't use him, uses Joe Linton. Oh, great turn by Joe Linton. He's held back a little bit, but finds Bruno. Isak, back to Bruno. Great football from Newcastle United. Bruno plays it to Almiron on the right-hand side. Trippier's overlapping, but he goes back to Bruno. Bruno then puts the ball in the box, bounces around again, and Luke Shaw's there to scoop it up for Man United. Rashford now, back in defence, plays it behind Wan-Bissaka. Man United now trying to play out, and Newcastle just forcing them in. And eventually it's a great tackle by Anthony Gordon. And he looks at the crowd and smiles. And it's safe to say the Newcastle fans were very impressed with that little bit of work from Anthony Gordon. But God, it's just those little deflections, Billy.
Just not falling for us, is it?
Yeah.
It's just not falling for us in the right places at the right time. It's frustrating, I've got to say.
Livramento again, who's been absolutely superb in this first half. So he's seen a lot of the ball. His passing and his runs have been it. Schär now, oh, what a ball that is, across to Miggy, across the other side of the field. Sorry, Trippier. It's on to Lewis Miley. Miley with an opportunity to get a cross in. He turns back, though. Lays it into Miggy. Miggy's touch is poor. And again, it's swept away by Manchester United. Lascelles plays it to Trippier. Lovely ball back from Trippier to Schär. On his left peg as well, that. Fabian Schär springing forward into the box. Left, it goes to Livramento. Needs a bit of help there because there's nobody making a run.
No.
Back to Schär. Schär then decides, right, I'm going to bring it forward. He's off on one of those Miranda and runs. Plays it left for Joe Linton. Joe Linton now. Down by the corner flag. Has to turn and check and lays it back to Livramento. Back to Bruno. Newcastle again. Patient build-up. Lascelles now. To Trippier. Trippier across to Bruno. Again, now this time there's a man on the left and it's Joe Linton on the ball now. Livramento looks to make a run. Plays it back to Bruno. Patient stuff this from Newcastle. Bruno trying to pull the Man United defenders out of position and has done so well there. Brilliant ball through now. This is an opportunity. It's Miley again, and it's again blocked by Luke Shaw for the corner. And they just can't get that final ball in, Billy.
The problem is we're not getting enough men into the box. I mean, the time Miley had the ball out wide before, He looked up to put a cross in. There's no one in the box. It's frustrating. We need to start getting a few men more gamble a bit. I've got the midfield into the box with Isak if possible.
Well, it's been the first 28 minutes pretty much dominated by Newcastle United. We deserve a goal, but the problem is we haven't put one in the back of the net yet. But keep going like this, then surely it's only a matter of time. Trippier's corner, right at the back post. Onana comes to claim it. It's a very weak punch from Onana. Hits Anthony Gordon from the edge of the area. Plays it across to the other side to Almiron. Sorry, to Trippier. Trippier's ball in. Oh, flicked away again. And Rashford tries to break for Man United. He's got Miley all over the back of him. But great work. And he sets away Garnacho. But who is there? But Tino Livramento to just mop it up. But it comes to Fernandez. Plays it into Martial now. Martial, good turn. Running. And he's taken down there. There was definitely a trip by Trippier. And it is a free kick to Manchester United. But again, wonderful defending by Livramento, Billy.
Just brilliant cover, isn't he? He's alive to everything. Eyes wide open, come across. Covered fantastically. Not so great clearance, mind, but still, to get there and cover the ball was great.
But this is dangerous. This is where Manchester United can be dangerous with a set piece. Fernandez and Luke Shaw over the ball. It was a poor foul that by Trippier, Billy. It's one of them where he gets cut inside again and he leaves a leg dangling. It's his trademark foul, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it is.
Now, Shaw and Fernandez both over this, so either one's going to be an outswinger or it's going to be an in-swinger. A little bit of pushing and shoving going on, which the referee deals with. And it is going to be Luke Shaw, and that's going to be straight down the throat of Nick Pope. That was a terrible free kick for if you're a Manchester United fan. That is very good one for us, of course. And Nick Pope just hangs onto the ball and lets everything just reset. And pulls it out to Fabian Schär. So nothing come of that, Billy?
No, we got away with that one, really. It was a poor free kick.
That's a poor ball out from Fabian Schär, though. And it comes to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes wide now to Martial. Martial back to Fernandes. Fernandes clips it over the top. It's a good run by McTominay. Newcastle claiming offside. The flag stays down.
Moles off.
Rolled back now to Wan-Bissaka. To Fernandes. Fernandes all the way back to Harry Maguire. Back to Fernandes. Wide again for Manu this time. Down to Wan-Bissaka. Into Manu. Manu first time to McTominay. Back to Manu. Comes to Fernandes now. Fernandes across to Luke Shaw. Manchester United beginning to probe a little bit here. Jimmy Jones, thank you very much for your 199 super chat. He says Man United playing Moyes ball. Oh dear. Here's McTominay now to Wan-Bissaka. Again, though, Newcastle pretty much doing what they did at PSG, Billy, making it very difficult for Man United to find that final ball through. That's clipped over the top. Rashford's onto it. Rashford's first ball in is a good one and great defending from Trippier. Takes it off the head of Garnacho. And then he plays the ball forward looking for the run of Lewis Miley, but Luke Shaw intercepts the ball. Man United just stand up the pressure a little bit. Fernandes certainly at the heart of that for Manchester United. Martial, he asked a lot of Bruno Fernandes. Isak, what a touch that is to Joe Linton. Now to Almiron. Newcastle looking for ways forward here, but they've just slowed down the attack a little bit. Here's Bruno. Plays it to Schär on the halfway line now. Fabian Schär takes his time, gives it to the skipper Lascelles, who turns and rolls it to Trippier. Trippier now. To Almiron. Almiron flicks it back to Trippier. There's nothing on at the minute. Lascelles, Newcastle will swing it the other way to Fabian Schär, who's got acres of space to pick a pass out here. And he sees the run of Gordon. It's a long, long ball. Wan-Bissaka under it, but he can only head it down to Isak. Isak! He tried to bend it in the corner. And Anthony Gordon is not very happy with him, it's safe to say there. Screaming at him.
We've been great apart from just in front of goal, haven't we? You know, we've been creating chances, but, I mean,
That's optimistic, Billy, if there's anything there.
I mean, it's even on the same side as Onana standing, so to get that in the far corner without Onana saving it, virtually nil, isn't it, chances of doing it?
By the way, if you're watching Sunderland fans, that's what a full stadium looks like. Nissan me arse. Anyway, Onana to take the goal kick for Manchester United. Still 0-0 at St James's Park. Long ball. Joe Linton under this, beats McTominay in the air. Maguire can only find Joe Linton. Joe Linton tried to play the ball through first time. That's a good ball by Wan-Bissaka. 1-2 with Rashford. Wan-Bissaka now running with the ball and plays it wide to McTominay. McTominay plays it back to Manu. Manu inside now to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes clips the ball into the box. Trippier is there to head it away. It only comes as far as Wan-Bissaka, but that's a poor touch. Miley mops it up for Newcastle, and calm as he like finds Anthony Gordon. But that's good play by Harry Maguire. He was too strong there for Gordon, which I never thought I'd ever say. Fernandes, Martial, back to Fernandes, to Dalot. You know Dallow's going to come back on his right foot. Fernandes clips the ball in to Wan-Bissaka. Plays it across first time, but there's no Manchester United player there, and Nick Pope gathers the ball. So nothing comes of that. But again, Billy, you know, Man United can be dangerous. That was a good ball across. And Wan-Bissaka, to be fair, played the right ball, but nobody was gambling on that. As Fabian Schär brings it forward for Newcastle United. Lovely ball to the right to find Trippier in acres of space. Miggy is making a run now. Miggy into the box, cuts back on his left foot. Can he find the shot? He can, but it's blazed over. And again, Miggy will be disappointed with that, and another chance goes begging for Newcastle, Billy.
Yeah, we're not hitting the target at all. We're not making the goalkeeper do any work, are we? It's great approach work, but again, as soon as we get in the box, it all goes to pot. Concerning.
You see what he's trying to do there.
Yeah,
he's trying to curl it in the top corner.
Miggy shot, isn't he? The curve, left-footed shot, but
didn't get his foot wrapped around the ball at all. And Eddie applauds him after. I mean, the shooting's got to be better. The shooting's what's let us down tonight, to be honest, so far, and it has to improve. As the ball is back to Onana, who has had one shot on target, tested by Miggy, made a good save to his right. As Dalot now has the ball, plays it into Manu. Manu's got Bruno all over him. Anthony Gordon shutting down on Maguire, who goes long this time. Lascelles brings it down his left foot. Joe Linton flicks it across to Bruno. Bruno back to Joe Linton. Great football by Newcastle. Oh, Isak just couldn't play him through. And had that ball gone through, he was clean and on goal there. Trippier wins it back off Garnacho. Brilliant play from Kieran Trippier. Now Bruno. Bruno looking for options, looking for help. Fabian Schär's there. He's got Livramento making a run, but now gives it to him. Livramento going against Rashford. Decides to come back. Anthony Gordon makes a run. Livramento plays a lovely ball into Bruno, but Bruno just couldn't hang on to the ball. And again, Man United. Oh, they've lost it again in a dangerous position, Man United. Joe Linton to what a touch by Miley to Isak. Isak head up, gives it back to Miley. Miley in a chance to shoot, but he gives it to Almiron. Almiron. Man United now have men back. Trippier fires the ball across. It's Rashford with a header away, and Newcastle get a throw in. Miley had a chance to shoot there, Billy, and didn't take it on.
Yeah, I think he's actually played him before he did. He one touch past the ball, he had a clear shot on goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's Fabian Schär, just over the halfway line for Newcastle, looking for that killer pass again. But this time plays it short to Anthony Gordon. Gordon again goes back to Fabian Schär. Seen a lot of the ball the Newcastle centre back in his first half, and he's away again. Look at this from Fabian Schär. What a run again. Into Isak. He's taken out. Free kick Newcastle in a very good position here. And
it's Kieran Trippier all over it, this one.
It certainly is. But what a run again by Fabian Schär, Bill. He thinks, right, there's no ball on. I'll take it myself.
He's a fantastic footballer, isn't he? Defensively solid, but it's just this bit about it that no centre half in the country's got. There ain't many in the world's got it. You know, the skills to get past players. This is really dangerous, and we know what Onana's like from free kicks also.
Yeah, this is where we can test Onana. I don't know what Bruno Fernandes is doing. What you doing there, you goofy prick? Get out the way. I mean, he's rolling his socks up 6 or 7 times, Billy. I mean, what a dial.
Well,
if that's not going to put him off, is it?
It's time wasted.
Of course it is. Go and plough a field somewhere. Jesus Christ.
Oh, dear me.
Very, very good position for Newcastle here. Schär and Trippier over it. Having a little chat as Garnacho now takes his place behind the wall.
Well, when whoever blasted it under the wall is a bit of a waste, that is. I think it's going to go over the wall into the top corner. This.
Billy, if you're right, it will be a dream prediction, Billy Bob.
There's also a bit of a gap in between the Newcastle wall and the Man United wall. If Trippier hangs flat, it could be shared. But this could be a shared blaster for that gap,
It's about 30,
come away.
25 yards, 30 yards out, Billy.
Yeah, I'd say 23, 25, yeah. Close from the Chelsea one.
And again, the wall encroaching as Trippier, before Trippier's even passed the ball. They're over the white line, Billy.
Well, there is no
in
white
comes
line,
Trippier's free kick. He hits the crossbar. And Onana gathers the ball.
Oh, you dummy fuckers.
And again, the luck is with Manchester United. He did everything right, Billy.
He's getting closer. He's getting closer.
I mean, even dropping down off the bottom of the bar, it doesn't drop over the line. It drops a foot in front of the line.
Well, even if it bounces out, it's straight onto Joe Linton's head in front of the goal. It's the way it bounces down that got all the luck in the world tonight.
Unbelievable. And Newcastle have a player down here. I believe that's Isak. He got a bang on the back of the head, but he's up. Onana plays it out to Wan-Bissaka, who immediately has Gordon and Joe Linton to deal with. Long ball, intercepted by Livramento. Now Isak on the ball again to Anthony Gordon. Lovely little touch to Joe Linton. Joe Linton turns. Brilliant strength from Joe Linton. Oh, and then almost a brilliant ball in. And now Rashford tries to get round Lascelles and does, but a great interception from Trippier. Rashford, awful again. And now Trippier, it's a poor ball by him. But we get it back again. Miley to Almiron. Newcastle dominant again. In comes Almiron. And what is that? Miggy's final ball has been absolutely dreadful in this first half.
It's been pretty...
He's done the difficult things absolutely brilliantly, Billy.
Yeah, it's just that last ball again. It's...
Just seen the free kick again. I mean, you don't get more unlucky than that. I thought that was going over the bar, Billy, but it dipped so much. It's
just the way it bounces, though. I mean, it could go anywhere, but it's bounced straight down into the arms of the keeper. If it bounces out, we score. Absolutely no doubt about it.
Onana's ball, he's kicked it straight out of play. Newcastle's throw in. Terrible kick from Onana.
Good pressure from Gordon, though.
Indeed. Now, Fabian Schär. Just taking his time again. Couple of touches on the ball. He's got his foot on the ball now. Inside to Joe Linton. Lovely little ball off to Lascelles. Lascelles over the halfway line for Newcastle. Plays it to the right to Kieran Trippier. Trippier's ball wasn't great, but he goes back and wins the ball again. It's now with Bruno for Newcastle. Bruno looking for a pass. Gets it to Joe Linton. Joe Linton to Gordon. Back to Joe Linton. Clips it inside. Bruno. He's got Fabian Schär there. Maybe he should have used Livramento there. And Schär's had to go back to Nick Pope now in goal, but he gives it straight back to Schär, who this time has a lot of time to ping out a pass to the right-hand side looking for Trippier. Dalot didn't even look at the ball there. Trippier's kept it in brilliantly. He's done wonderfully well, Trippier there. Miggy comes and helps him and has won a throw into Newcastle. That's great stuff. I mean, if Miggy just had a final ball tonight, Billy, he'd be unstoppable.
Indeed. We're kind of toying with Dalot down that right-hand side.
Yeah. I mean, all those people in the chat saying, stop having to go at Miggy. We're not having to go at him. We're simply saying he's been brilliant apart from the final ball. That's not having to go at him. That's just stating fact. Dalot with a throw in now for Manchester United. We've got around about 3.5 minutes to 45, and then whatever's to be added on. I don't think there'll be a great deal of that, to be honest. It's been quite free-flowing, this game.
There's been 2 or 3 free kicks.
Yeah. It's all been mainly played in the Manchester United half, though, to be fair, apart from maybe 10 minutes. Here's Livramento now. It will be a great time to score before half-time. Joe Linton. Just delayed it. Let Anthony Gordon make his run. Joe Linton going at Bruno Fernandes now. To the byline goes Big Joe. Cuts inside. Oh, he's out of play.
Yeah, good defender from Bruno Fernandes.
It went out of play. Maybe if Joe Linton had gone down there, Billy, I was...
Potentially.
He did make a late attempt to get the ball, Bruno Fernandes, and I just thought, maybe as if he'd gone for the foul there.
Interesting. He did make he definitely made a challenge. I mean, didn't get anywhere near the ball, but I mean, Joe Linton's been castigated for diving before, so maybe he's got that in his mind.
Good point. Long ball forward. Again, Joe Linton winning the ball in the air. Manu plays it forward looking for Rashford. Livramento was there. Joe Linton brings the ball down. McTominay all over the back of him. But he plays a lovely ball to Livramento. What a flick by Joe Linton. And Newcastle have a 4-on-3 here. Livramento can't. Oh, it nearly comes off Maguire into the back of the net. And it goes for a corner.
Maguire's not happy.
I thought Livramento had made a mess of that, Billy. But I'll tell you what, it probably would have found Isak that. Because Isak's expression says that ball was going right to him there.
It was strange his path. It was Maguire's.
And it would have been a tap in.
Maguire's been the difference here this first half, and more by luck than judgment as well. He's not kind of made any fantastic challenges. The ball seems to hit him.
Fourth corner now for Manchester United. For Newcastle. Manchester United yet to have a corner in the game. As Fabian Schär's pushed to the floor there. Not sure what happened. Joe Linton and Martial having a little bit of a conversation. I wonder what happened there, because Schär hit the deck and he's holding his face.
He was pushed to the ground. I don't know who it was by, but he was definitely pushed to the ground. I saw a red arm on his shirt.
Yeah.
And then Martial and Joe Linton got stuck into each other.
The referee, Fabian Schär, not very happy there. I don't know whether VAR will take a look at this.
Of
course they would. No.
The ball's not actually in play, is it? But Jones would do well to watch this in the box, because there could be a penalty coming here.
Yeah, Martial pushing and shoving on Joe Linton. Look at he's got his arm round him. It's right to the back post. It's bouncing around. Schär, it's blocked by Maguire. Jesus Christ. Maguire is... I'll tell you what, he's had a good game for Manchester United tonight. He's been their best defender by a long way. The ball is back in play with Livramento. Wide for Anthony Gordon now. Gordon has got Schär to his left. Uses him. Here is Fabian Schär. Into Joe Linton. Joe Linton to Fabian Schär. He can hit them from here, but it's over the bar again. And again, we just can't get the shooting right. No,
it's just the last part of the play, isn't it? That doesn't go right for us. Got a very little injury on
daft with a pair of nuns knickers. That was so close. Had Fabian Schär not... Maguire, to be fair, got out very quickly to Schär. 1 minute of additional time, by the way, at the end of the first half, guys. 1 minute.
Good.
I think Manchester United are going to get away with this in the first half. But, hey, I'll tell you what. Just need to go at them second half. There's goals in this for us. As McTominay's gone down holding his face. Get up, you soft git. Oh, got a scratch in the face. Oh, God. It's one of them where you go for header and your hand is where it's normally supposed to be. It was his fingers, McTominay, not an elbow, you stupid idiot. It wasn't an elbow, you daft get.
Yeah. VAR, I've just watched it, mate. Or the cameras has watched it. Pathetic.
It was his fingers, not his elbows. If Joe Linton's fingers feel like elbows, then Jesus Christ.
Eyes firm on the ball as well.
Here is McTominay, steps inside, but Miley makes the interception to Joe Linton. We've had the minute of additional time. I think the referee should be blown shortly, but he doesn't. He keeps going as Marcus Rashford has it for Newcastle United. For Manchester United. Plays it back now to Maguire. And the halftime whistle blows at St James's Park. 0-0. Billy Bob, do you want to sum that up for us?
Yeah, it's been one-way traffic for most of the first half. Unfortunately, we just can't get the final touch to put the ball in the net, which we deserve. We deserve to be in front. Sporadic attack of Manchester United. Garnacho does look dangerous when he's had the ball, but it's very sporadic for them. They're kind of holding on, and Harry Maguire's been their best player by a country mile.
Which is incredible, really. But hats off to him. He's playing really well tonight, Harry Maguire. And it is 0-0 at half-time. Ronan says, sorry, lads, but this game has the hallmark of a Man United win. We would be knackered come the 50th minute. My honest opinion is that we've thrown this away. Hate this lot more than Sunderland. I don't think we've thrown it away. I honestly don't. Okay, Billy, no worries, mate. I think we're on top in this game, and I don't foresee any reason why we can't go on and score goals in the second half. I just don't. I think we've been really, really good. And to be fair, we haven't busted a gut. We haven't had to bust a gut against Manchester United in that first half. I think the fitness will still be there. Man United had a couple of 5-minute spells where they threatened a little bit, but again, didn't really force Nick Pope into any saves. I'm not particularly worried about Manchester United, I have to say. But that may change as the second half goes on, but we will see. Fahad, thank you very much for your 729 AED. I'm not sure what that is, but thank you. Why are we not shooting on target? I don't know. Shane over in Australia, good evening or good morning to you. 7.99 Australian dollars. This should have been over as a contest. Could and should be at least 4-0. I agree. 100% I agree. It should be. And I think that's where Newcastle United will feel pretty disappointed that they haven't scored. But I think Eddie Howe will just tell the lads to keep going. That's all he can do. We're joined now by Stato. Good evening, buddy.
Hello, how are we doing?
Not too bad. What's your thoughts on that first half?
Frustrated that we're not 3-0 up.
Yeah.
Because we deserve to be not just in the lead, but this game should be dead and buried already in one half. I've never seen such a dominant display against Manchester United from who I can't remember a team that was so dominant against them. It's magnificent. It's a privilege and it's an honor to be able to watch us play to this level. Considering this is the same 11 that played against PSG and are so tired, we are not even a level above them. We are levels and levels and levels above them. We are so much better, and this game should already be done.
Yeah. I mean, it's right, Billy, isn't it? It technically should be over as a contest. We've been absolutely dominant from the word go.
It's been fantastic. The whole length of the pitch, just that final touch is just not going for us. It's the only thing that's wrong with it. And that's more to luck than judgment for Man United. Maguire's been a colossus. He's been getting himself in front of blocks and stuff. But we've been fantastic all the way to the box.
Yeah. The shooting hasn't been there, Alex, has it? I mean, when it's come to the shooting, a bit better placement, and we might have had a couple of goals, if the shooting had been better. The build-up play has been fantastic to watch, but it's just the shooting.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, they've been sticking a toe out and blocking through balls. Miggy, Isak shooting isn't quite there. Fabian as well, but Trippier hitting the underside of the crossbar. Again, it's not... I've got dual commentary on, and they're obviously stating that Man United have done well to stay in the game. It's not through any fault of their own. It's not through their own doing. It's through pure luck. It's they've not prevented goals going in. It's us that's done that. It's not their skillful play, positioning, blocks. It's us. We're the reason that we're not winning. They are a poor team right now, and I think where they are in the Premier League table flatters them because they are poor. There's been other teams that have given us a much harder game this season at St James's Park. A very, very poor showing from them. They're one-dimensional. It's Harry Maguire doing all the defensive work. We mentioned all of this complaining about Harry Maguire would be successful for a defensive team. Well, that's what Man United have regressed to. So now he looks good because he's doing a lot more defending, and they're so one-dimensional. You see their build-up is try and find Garnacho in space. That's it. There's no plan B. It is so poor from them tactically. I think there's no effort from them. If I was a Man United fan, I would be very frustrated. And there was a stat that the commentator gave out that this is the most goals that Man United have conceded so far at this point in the season since 1962. So for the deluded Man United fans that think they're making progress, you're not. You're terrible. You're very lucky that this is still 0-0.
Yep. A couple of super chats just come in. David R, thank you for your 199 super chat. Says Matt Ritchie to score the winner. Get ready, Paul. Coach Austin, thank you for your 499 super chat. He says, if could have Shearer at his age now or Isak tonight, I'd have Shearer. He would still find the net. Billy was right last year. Isak is not strong enough. Tomeo, thank you for your $18.92. He says, with both teams having played grueling matches in Europe, the second half will be a battle of willpower. Isak's getting some knock-ins in the comments, I have to say. Mary, thank you Matt, thank you very much for gifting a Toon Review membership. Very, very kind of you, buddy. Thank you so much for doing that. Really appreciate it. Billy, we'll start with you. What did you make of Isak in the first half?
fantastic everywhere apart from the box. It's just, the ball isn't falling from the right place at the minute. But his work outside the box has been terrific today, I think.
Yeah.
He played really well.
Dylan, thanks for a 199 super chat. He says Bruno has been lights out. His passing has been fire. Alex, what about Isak for you?
I've been happy with it. I'm absolutely fine with how Isak's playing. Like, I understand that the final ball's not been there to score, but you can't expect that from your strikers all the time. Like, nobody scores all their chances. He'll get more, and I trust him. He looks better today. He looks in the game. He's turning players. He's physically more in the game. His link-up plays better. He's got more about him today, and I'm not going to have a go because he's missed an opportunity. Like, it's fine. It will come. I'm happy with how he's playing. I think if we continue, he'll get on the score sheet. Not a problem.
I mean, there was a chance he could have played Anthony Gordon in, decided to shoot, but strikers are always going to do that. Callum Wilson does that. It's very rare you find Callum Wilson laying the ball off to somebody else when he thinks he's got an opportunity to shoot. But listen, Isak could have had a couple of goals in that first half, and then we'd all be sounding off about what a world-class player he is. So let's just see how the second half develops with regards to Isak. Hayden says Isak's single play is brilliant.
I think if anybody's going to criticize Isak for the first half, I think you have to criticize Miggy for exactly the same thing, because Miggy's had equal sorts of opportunities and also been wasteful. But it's not a problem, it happens. You can't score every chance. They just need to keep doing it, keep working the high value opportunities. I mean, XG wise, we're gone. We're well out in front. We're 1.33 XG to Man United.
Yeah, that's a problem though, Alex. Man United are one of these lucky teams that play like that, and XG goes out the window when they pop up.
Of course, but we just
won so many games.
We just need to make sure we're clinical, and we need more than a goal to make sure this is dead and buried. We just need to keep pushing, and they'll go in. Just play the odds. Play statistics for people who don't believe in statistics. Statistics over a long enough period of time always win. So if we just keep pushing, it will go in the back of the net eventually. Just keep going.
Well, Man United can't live without play, Billy, can they? It's right up there.
Middle of the park, we're dominating. Bruno, Miley, and Joe Linton have been outstanding. The three of them first half. They're running the midfield. And they've packed it with 5, and it's still not working for them. That's where the football's coming from. Gordon looks dangerous on the left, and so does Miggy on the right. It's just getting that final ball right, and we will score goals. Absolutely no doubt about it.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a €5 super chat coming in from Shane Henry. Shane says, if these refs can't even add extra time correctly, what hope can we have of a better on-field decisions? Well, today, I'm actually been quite impressed with the referee today. I thought he's had a very good game. Very, very rare that we actually say that on this very channel.
I don't know. I'm not super happy with him so far.
Yeah? Why?
Martial should have been cautioned for literally hugging Joe Linton in the penalty area. I thought that was frustrating. If that was outside the box, you get booked for it. The fact it's inside, you would have to also give a penalty, which would ruin the game, I guess. So Alex, he won't do it. It's a cop-out.
Yeah, but as
additionally,
Billy said, Alex,
there's more. 1 minute of added time. 1 minute of added time for all of that time wasting. It took them a minute just to take 2 goal kicks.
That's true.
Like,
I mean,
there's way more. They are time wasting. They've been time wasting.
I think you've been harsh. I think the referee's been okay.
In all the other parts, yeah, but on Joe Linton from Martial.
Yeah, but the ball's out to play, Alex. What's he supposed to do? Like Billy said in commentary, the ball's out to play. It's dead play.
It took a minute to take that corner. It took nearly a minute to take the free kick because of encroachment. There's more than a minute added time there.
You don't get added time on for that, especially in the first half.
Everybody else seems to. Why shouldn't we?
Well, he stopped play for Maguire to tie his laces up.
Exactly. You telling me there was only 60 seconds in all of what we've just described? Nonsense.
Well, apart from that, he's had a good game, I think.
I think the referee, the refs let the play go. He's kept things flowing, and very different to snap-happy refs who were just blow the whistle for frigging anything.
Yeah,
this guy's let the play go.
Not too bad. Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Cider Eater, thank you very much for your €2 super chat. He says, sending the tune The Look of the Irish. I hope you're right, mate. Matt, thank you for gifting another Toon Review membership. That's very kind, buddy. Thank you so much for that. Looney Tune says, Miggy is so wasteful. He is such a frustrating player to watch. I think he's been excellent. I really do think Miggy's been excellent tonight, but his shooting has just let him down. Or his final ball. He had a wonderful chance. He did you'll remember this. He did the hard work, got it into the middle of the field, and just had to play the ball through for Anthony Gordon, and he was in on goal. And he hit it so gently. It's just the final product when Miggy's been off tonight. But apart from that, he has been absolutely superb. And hopefully, that'll come in the second half. He'll get one of these shots will fly in the back of the net, or you play a lovely through ball that's paced at the right one and will score from it. There is time. Guys, we've got nearly 1,900 people watching. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, guys. We're on 696 likes with 1,900 people watching. Just take 1 second to hit that like button for us, guys. But please do subscribe to the channel if you're new. Come and be part of a wonderful community. Nearly at 25,500 now, on our way to 26. And with your help, we'll get there sooner rather than later. So thank you very, very much in advance for that, guys. Livramento is a star. He's been superb again, Alex.
Yeah, I mean, I think the standouts are, well, to be fair, all of them. We'll go with Livramento. I think the Livramento in the midfield have impressed me a lot. Livramento's done a lot on the left and the right-hand side. Offensively, he loses his man and gets played through into the space. Defensively, he's been absolutely solid. Again, he's playing out of position in theory, but his left foot is absolutely fine, as Billy's pointed out in previous streams. His left foot, I mean, can he play with both feet? I mean, it looks like it is. It doesn't look like he's using his wrong foot. It looks completely fine. It's absurd. And then I just want to touch on the midfield for a second as well. Miley's misplaced one pass. Just one, the entire half. He's been so clean and perfect. It's ridiculous. Joe Linton's lost one duel, and that was because McTominay decided he was going to cry on the floor. He's won all of his duels except that one. They've been so... And then Bruno, just the metronome, and it's just outrageous. Everything's clicking except it going in the back of the net. And even Trippier as well. I think up and down the pitch, he's been magnificent as well.
I think Livramento's got a chance because Rashford isn't tracking back. He's got the whole space within two.
Yeah, Rashford's so lazy today.
He's been awful.
He's always lazy.
He's so lazy. But listen, let's not count chickens yet about anybody pulling for Manchester United because we just don't know yet, do we? There's a whole 45 minutes to go yet.
Even if we lose the game, which I hope we bloody don't, but regardless of the final score, you can see that we're the better team. You can 100% see that we're the better team, which is great to be able to say. And I don't think they could dispute that either. They really can't.
Keith Truscott, who's been a member for 14 months now, says second half we're going to come out firing. Are you at all worried, guys, about fatigue? Because I'm not necessarily. I don't think we've had to bust a gut in that first half. I agree. I think we'll be all right.
They say it's better to be in possession than out of it, fitness-wise, and we've had the ball. I'm going to say 70% of the time, haven't we? At least.
We've got 60% possession, but yeah. I agree. I think we've had a lot of the ball. I think we've been able to control the tempo of the game ourselves because we've completely controlled the game. And I think we've gone in at half-time way fresher than I was expecting us to. So hopefully that means we've got enough to give in the second half.
Cheers to Gary Dodgson, who's watching offshore in Angola. Thank you very much. How good would it be if Tino or Lewis Hall gets the winner?
Anybody will do me. Yeah, people in the chat talking about the handball. Look, we've just kind of complained about the handball given against us on Tuesday. That tonight was never a handball in Munton days. Yeah. Look, he kicked it onto his hand. There's no doubt about that. But listen, if we're going to kick off about a handball, then that makes us as good as the Arsenal fans, to be honest. Let's just get on with it and see how we go. Alex, we'll see you at full time, mate. Hopefully this time.
You shall indeed, yeah.
All right, man. See you soon, bud.
See you, Stato.
Gav Byrne, thank you very much for your £2 super chat. He says, great stream and convo, guys. Billy, I'm just seeing Manchester United coming out the tunnel.
Me too, yeah.
Okay. Ian Badman, thank you very much for gifting 5 Toon Review memberships. That is incredible generosity, my friend. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I haven't got the live chat up at the minute because I'm looking at my different streaming software. So thank you so much and well done to everybody else who's getting those free memberships. And hopefully you'll renew them when that free one ends. Manchester United out on the pitch, just looking at Martial. Here you come, Newcastle, Billy.
Yes, indeed. I think we're about level now, somehow.
Yeah. Just looking at all that Swedish McLaren shaking hand. McLaren coming out the tunnel there, Billy.
Yeah. Dickhead.
I'm just looking at Rashford now talking to Hoyland by the looks of things.
Yeah.
And Martial now.
Him at some point, Hoyland. And I mean, if Rashford performs that same level second half, Anthony will be on at some point as well.
Yeah, you would expect that to happen, definitely. But this is a big second half for Newcastle United. Certainly for me, deserve to be ahead. We're not. That is a pain in the arse because we should be. But it's all to play for, Billy. We're playing well as Manchester United get ready to kick us off for the second half with Bruno Fernandes. Of course, Manchester United attacking the Gallagher second half. Newcastle attacking the Leazes end. No spoilers in the chat, please. If you can respect everybody else, we are underway for the second half. And Manchester United attacking from left to right. Newcastle hitting the Leazes end second half. Ball in the air. Immediately comes down and the referee blows for a foul on Joelinton, which Bruno is going to take for Newcastle and just takes it quickly to Fabian Schär. Schär goes back to Nick Pope. Martial closing him down, but Nick Pope goes wide now for Kieran Trippier. Trippier brings it down, got Garnacho in front of him, plays a lovely ball through to Joelinton. Joelinton shrugs off McTominay like he's not even there. What a powerhouse Joelinton is at times like that. Now it's Almiron. Back to Joelinton. Joelinton now. 2 men on him. Gets it back to Almiron. Almiron back to Bruno. Bruno doesn't have a lot on. Has to go to Trippier. Trippier back to Miggy. Almiron now. He's got Bruno running left and right. And then little 1-2s. And it's back to Bruno now. He has to go left to Livramento. There's men in the penalty area here if Livramento can get the ball across. Rashford stands back off him. Livramento. It's a brilliant run again. And Miggy's shot is as weak as water. And straight to Onana. But again, Livramento, Billy, causing so many problems across that 18-yard box.
It's that same run he did against Paris the other night, isn't it?
Yeah.
And, I mean, Almiron should have been expecting that pour from out Miggy, that not anticipating his shot, and piss poor shot when he finally did get his boot to it.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was. But a good start to the second half.
Oh, pressure there. Nearly got him.
Here's Trippier now. Again, Garnacho pulling him back, and the referee says free kick. I'm surprised he hasn't booked him for that, Billy, if he did pull the shirt there, but I think it was more of an arm round him there than a shirt pull.
Yeah, I mean, that was the referee's kind of edict at the beginning of the season to book your shirt tugs, but they've stopped doing it again as they do every year with every edict they get at the beginning of the season.
And here's Bruno into the box. It's a cross for Isak. Couldn't quite get a shot in, and it's a corner to Newcastle United. Luke Shaw getting in the way. And again, Billy, it seems to be going the same way as the first half.
Yeah, brilliant run from Bruno from deep. No, not trapped either. Got a good cross in, but Luke Shaw's there, and if he hadn't been there, it was 1-0. Yeah,
Isak would have had a tap in again. But again, the two Man United centre-backs have been their saving grace, it's fair to say so far. But a good start to the second half for Newcastle United. Guys, please do subscribe if you're new to the channel. Come and join this incredible community. But don't forget to hit the like button. Long ball in from Trippier. Schär comes in for this one. Bouncing around the penalty area. Drops for Joelinton. Joelinton now has Anthony Gordon in support. Wan-Bissaka looks to send him down the line. So Gordon says, right, I'll go that way. And we get another corner. Good pressure, this from Newcastle. Gordon whipping up the crowd, Billy.
Indeed. And we need the crowd behind us. We don't want this touristy thing going on. We need them all to be shouting the hearts out for the full 90 minutes here. Because that could be the difference between us winning this game and drawing it or even losing it.
Yep, absolutely. Now, where can Trippier put this corner? A bright start to the second half again from Newcastle. Again, we've got some big men in the box if we can just find somebody. A lot of pushing and shoving going on in the penalty area again.
There's a mismatch there with Isak and Mainu, for sure. So
absolutely is there. Trippier says, I'm not going short. He sends Anthony Gordon to the edge of the penalty box. Here comes the corner for Newcastle. Right underneath Onana, and it was cleared away, I think, by Wan-Bissaka in the end. The ball's bouncing around. Isak flicks it on, cleared by McTominay. It bounces loose now to Livramento. Gives it to Trippier. Trippier will send it back again. Lascelles is under this. Flicks it on brilliantly to Fabian Schär. Schär drives it across, and a clearance again from Luke Shaw. And again, the pressure from Newcastle United. Great play again from Fabian Schär. Here he is on the ball again, but Shaw clears it. And Garnacho and Trippier's right in on him with a brilliant tackle.
Great tackle.
And a throw into Man United.
Yeah, Shaw and Maguire really showing their experience tonight. They're in the right place at the right time every single time, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, Schär had options there. Was he going to drive it across? He does in the end. I think he just sort of mishit it, Billy.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest contact. Of course, there was only one person to aim for. You put him in better shooting there.
Yeah.
We're back on the attack again.
Yeah, Bruno tries to, and that's a foul by Fabian Schär, taking out Bruno Fernandes. He took one for the team there.
He did indeed.
But again, the referee keeps his shirt in his pocket, his cards in his pocket. Fernandes going at the referee, clearly wanting a yellow card. Shut up, will you?
How many you got away with your team, but Fernandes? Just
exactly.
Pipe down and get on with the fucking game, like everyone else is.
I mean, technically should have been. I think it was a yellow card, Billy, but I'm not complaining. But, Fernandes, just get on with the game, man. You got a free kick. Here's Luke Shaw now on the halfway line. Long ball forward. Great tackle by Lascelles, standing up to Fernandes and sends Joe Linton away. What a tackle that was. Now Anthony Gordon. Livramento is on the overlap at 100 mile an hour. Here is Livramento. Rashford on him, making sure not to slide in there, Rashford. Back to Gordon. Joe Linton. Lovely little flick back to Gordon. Gordon's ball is deflected again. Joe Linton wins it back for Newcastle.
Brilliant
to Bruno
tackle.
now. Bruno spins away from Fernandes. Gives it to Livramento. Livramento now to Schär. Schär whips a ball to the right. And Trippier didn't think it would get there, but it did. And he's kept it in brilliantly. Trippier. Oh, he's nutmeg Garnacho. Brilliant stuff. And then he's hit a terrible pass straight to Bruno Fernandes. And Manchester United now counter-attack with Martial. He's got nobody up with him, Martial. Has to check back and go back to Bruno Fernandes. Trippier did so well there, Billy. The final ball was like,
well, terrific, wasn't it?
Dear me. Wonderful nutmeg on Garnacho.
Manchester United are here for a point, by the way. It's blatantly obvious.
Clear now. It's clear what they're doing. They're not even in any hurry now. Or they're going to try and nick it 1-0. But I genuinely think, Billy, we score. The floodgates open.
They could. It could well. I mean, if they try and come out, we're going to pick them off. As simple as that.
Great tackle by Livramento. Harry Maguire sends it long. Shares underneath this. Lovely little nod down to Livramento. He turns, lays it into Bruno now. Bruno cuts back in. Lascelles is supporting him. Jamal Lascelles now to Fabian Schär. Schär to Livramento.
On the ball, isn't he? Lascelles at the minute. He never panics anymore, does he?
They all are, Billy. They all look so confident on the ball.
Oh, brilliant.
Isak, lovely play to Livramento. Livramento pushed over by Rashford. Free kick to Newcastle. Rashford kicks the ball away.
That's a yellow card.
But he's not getting the card out again.
Trying to make out I didn't hear the whistle.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he did, but never mind. He is Anthony Gordon. Joe Linton making a great run again. Luke Shaw, though, comes across. Joe Linton, though. Man Mountain wins the throw in for Newcastle. He just wouldn't let Luke Shaw get to that ball again once he'd made that overhit first touch. Hoyland warming up for Manchester United. But they can't get the ball forward, so crazy. Anyway, here's Lascelles. Martial closing him down. Lascelles into Isak, though. Great pass. Isak back to Fabian Schär. Schär brings it over the halfway line now for Newcastle. And again, meanders forward. Clips a ball towards Joe Linton, but he's overhit that. And it's a throw into Manchester United.
It's probably the first misplaced pass he's done all game.
Well, I think Schär looks disappointed. Joe Linton didn't really make an effort to get there, Billy. I think had he made the run a bit sooner, he probably would have got that quite easily. But there's Schär again to intercept. Livramento now. And again, Rashford brings him down very late. But the ball had already gone. And it's now with Fabian Schär. Again, takes his time, sees what's available, uses Jamal Lascelles. Lascelles, again, lets Martial come to him, rolls it in. Miley thunders a ball back to Fabian Schär. Just outside our own penalty area with the ball at the moment, but not a real dangerous press from Manchester United. Isak coming very deep to get the ball. And now it's Fabian Schär. Isak screaming for the ball, but he doesn't. He goes left to Livramento. Livramento with Gordon in support. Livramento decides he's going on a run, and it's got past Rashford with absolute ease there. Livramento into the penalty area now, looking for support. Livramento, little back heel now to Isak. Isak goes against Luke Shaw. He's got Wan-Bissaka there to help him as well. It's now back with Livramento. Just died down the move a little bit there. Bruno lets it come across him and fires the ball out to the right-hand side. What a ball that is for Kieran Trippier. Trippier now inside to Joe Linton. Joe Linton spins away from McTominay. Joe Linton, brilliant play. Shot comes in. It's a weaker one. Straight at Onana again. And again, Billy, the hard work done, but the shot is terrible.
Yeah, all the work's fantastic, and it's that last gasp kind of shot or whatever, straight at the keeper there from Joe Linton. The work before was fantastic.
And we've won it back again here. Here's Isak into Bruno. Bruno on the edge of the box. It's a great ball for Trippier. Trippier! Gordon! 1-0 to Newcastle United! What a brilliant goal! Absolutely superb! Get your dog off my lawn! It's done a massive shit! It's 1-0 to the Toon! We carved them open, Billy Bob Coleman. Carved them open.
And finally, the final ball was terrific. Anthony Gordon couldn't miss, but it's constant pressure from Newcastle United. Man United have now got to come out at us, and this could open the gates for more to come. It's a great goal, that. Really,
that
is
is
a great goal.
Absolutely superb, wasn't it? What a ball by Bruno. Trippier's ball is sensational. Gordon's finish is just, well, Anthony Gordon. I mean, he couldn't miss, but what a ball that is. And Wan-Bissaka dives in, and Arna's nowhere near. And it's 1-0 to Newcastle. Man United have to come out now at us, Billy, which could open this game up. But that goal, we have deserved it since minute bloody one.
Yeah, and yes, and it's just been the final corner ball that's been lacking. And Kieran Trippier provides there. That's got to be his 11th assist of the season, I think. Unbelievable. Albert Tatlock shaking his head in disgust.
Anoy, thank you for your £5 super chat. He says, at long last, please just open the floodgates. We are all over them here. And here's Anthony Gordon again going at Wan-Bissaka. Gordon's ball in. Maguire clears it away, as he has done so many times for Manchester United today. But we look full of energy, Billy. Full of endeavour, full of everything.
Yeah, well, the score, the scoring and the crowd behind us, it's going to raise our fitness levels. No doubt about it. If we keep it this, we're going to get another one or two, definitely.
Yeah. Why are people putting the chat scoreboard, Paul? It's 1-0. It's up there. Share now to Bruno. Bruno goes all the way back to Nick Pope. Challenged there by Bruno Fernandes. Pope lays it to Lascelles. Lascelles to Trippier. Back to Trippier. We'll probably use Nick Pope here, who then has Fabian Schär in support. And Martial looks behind him thinking, where's the support coming in on the press? He's trying to do everything on his own.
He's pressing on his own, and you can't do that. You've got to go all or none at all.
Oh, what a ball by Schär from Miley. And Miley's got there. Oh, it's bouncing around. He's still got it. Brilliant from Miley. Bruno now sends a ball right for Miggy Almiron. Almiron down on his chest now. Has an overlap from Trippier. Gives it to Trippier. Almiron and Miley both causing trouble there. But it goes to Bruno. Bruno, lovely ball into Fabian Schär. Fabian Schär! Oh, just over the bar.
Oh, okay, no.
What an effort.
Oh, no, I thought that was in. I'm telling you now, we thought that was in.
Wow. Wow, choke me with me grandma's sock. Just over the bar. Jim Bob, welcome to Toon Review membership. Thank you for signing up, Jim Bob. Welcome to the family. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys. And please don't forget, let's hit that thumbs up button. Tony, thank you very much for your $4.99 super sticker. Much appreciated. Gordon, that's the first ball he's missed it today. Maguire volleys it forward, looking for the run of Rashford. Livramento is there, and Livramento, how calm is that? Just spins away from Ronnie Rashford, and Rashford just thinks, well,
Ronnie Rashford. Oh, dear.
Here's Livramento. Back to Nick Pope now. 904 likes, guys. We want to try and get over 1,000 likes for the stream. Plenty time left. Of course, Lascelles calmly brings it away for Newcastle, rolls it into Isak. Isak spins away from Luke Shaw. Isak, he's got Gordon in support and uses him. He is Anthony Gordon now and going against Wan-Bissaka, and Gordon is giving him hell. Wan-Bissaka staying with him and defended really well, to be fair, and won the ball back. Gordon not giving it up, though. He is Rashford. And Wan-Bissaka went down under a challenge from Livramento, nothing given. And Onana now lets it go, and he's kicked it straight out of play.
Onana.
What's his name? Onana. Kick a ball out of play. Onana. Relax, reflect. Thank you for your 199 super chat. And here's Miggy Almiron darting into the box. Oh, and look for Isak, man. He's standing on his own.
That's pathetic. And that's pathetic from Onana as well.
Oh, here is Isak now. Why didn't Miggy he was standing on the 6-yard box on his own. Bruno now for Newcastle United as the other Bruno tries to get him but can't. And now Trippier makes a dart for the byline again. In comes the cross. Onana handles this one. Anthony Stafford, thank you very much for your £2 super chat. He says, have it, boys. Have it. And now, we're going to see Man United changes. Anthony and Højlund are both coming on. And now it's back with Onana again. Newcastle just letting Man United have a little bit of the ball here. Regroup, catch your breath. I'd still love a second goal, Billy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's no reason why we can't get one. We've been absolutely dominant at the minute. The passing has been insane.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Trippier intercepts again. Great play from Kieran Trippier. And now we're going to see the Manchester United changes.
Well, I'll be amazed if they don't take Rashford off, but who knows? They might take Garnacho off and push Rashford on the other side, mightn't they?
Martial's coming off for Højlund. That was the obvious change. But to be honest, Martial's done nothing in the game, but he's never had a chance to do anything in the game. He's had no support, to be fair to him.
This is the interesting one for me, is who comes on for Anthony. Is it Rashford coming off, or is it going to be Garnacho?
Well, Garnacho's the player in form.
It's Rashford that's gone off.
Yeah, Rashford's gone off. Wow.
That speaks volumes about the Manchester United hierarchy at the minute. Rashford isn't the first choice anymore.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't deserve to be, Bill. He's been shite tonight. He's been absolutely terrible for Manchester United.
Yeah, squad in, squad out. He's in that England squad. He shouldn't be.
Yeah. But Højlund obviously gives them a little bit of a different option.
Yeah, he's more physical, isn't he?
Yeah, and immediately showing that against Lascelles.
What's he supposed to do? What's this then go past?
Yeah.
Fucking nonsense decision that is.
And Rashford does not look very happy, but what do you expect? His attitude stunk tonight for me.
Yeah. Not tracking
back. High heaven. Not diving. Yeah.
He doesn't want to be out there. He wants to be on the other side of the pitch, but unfortunately, Garnacho's kind of come up with a good Man United the past couple of games.
Yeah.
And he's got that place. It's
agreed.
To win it back.
Bruno Fernandes whinging again that the wall's not back far enough.
Get on with it, you goofy prick. Fucking hell.
And again.
Waste your own time, lads. Waste your own time. He can't be having a word with fucking Bruno. He's 30 yards from the pissing ball ref.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Luke Shaw's ball into the box, looking for Harry Maguire, and Harry Maguire heads it into the Strawberry Pub. I mean, look, to be fair, Maguire's probably been Manchester United's best player if we're openly honest, Billy. But that says a lot about the rest of them. But him and Shaw have played really well. And credit to Harry Maguire. He's took a lot of shit, let's be honest, from us as well. But he's done all right tonight. He's
took shit from that manager. The manager made it perfectly clear he didn't want him at the club in the summer, and now he's the first choice centre half.
Yeah. Because the manager seems to be falling out with every single Manchester United player who becomes popular with the fans.
You've got a world-class centre-half sitting on the bench. Don't take rocket scientists to work out that something ain't right in the camp.
Absolutely, absolutely. Anyway, Nick Pope's goal kick for Newcastle United launches it into the evening sky. Joe Linton's underneath this, takes it brilliantly on his right foot and wins it back well, and he gets the free kick. I think he was fouled before he fouled Bruno Fernandes, to be fair. Here's Miley. Out now for Almiron. Almiron's got Trippier in support. Trippier. We just need to keep the ball, take the sting out of this for a few minutes, Billy, with a couple of substitutions. Man United, just take the sting out of it again. Pope goes up towards Anthony Gordon, who holds off Harry Maguire really well and wins the free kick.
Brilliant.
Gordon looks to take it quickly. Maguire, again, cards are still in his pocket.
Well, Probably doesn't want to do
He's
the
just
admin.
I think he's just had a. That's good refereeing. That he just says, he just gives him a warning. Let's get on with the game.
Of course, we've got a member of the channel that's a relative of this referee, so
absolutely. Long ball from Nick Pope. It's flicked back by McTominay, and now Luke Shaw will go back to Onana.
Chase him because he's shit.
And Newcastle doing the pressing. Luke Shaw, again, great pressing from Lewis Miley, and we win the throw-in. Brilliant stuff from the kid. Taken quickly by Trippier to Almiron now. Almiron looking to make a dart in the box. Plays it out to Trippier. Trippier's got Lewis Miley in support. Lewis Miley back to Bruno. Bruno into Isak. Isak takes a touch into Miley. Miley, again, good strength. Wins the ball to Bruno. Bruno pulls it back for Lascelles. Lascelles forward to Isak in quite a lot of space now. Alexander Isak can make a run to the box. Plays it to Bruno. Bruno tried to chip it back to him. Good interception. Ooh. And now it's a break for Manchester United. Fernandez to Hoyland. Hoyland now to Garnacho. Garnacho's ball is awful. And Joe Linton picks up the pieces. And taken out very, very late. And
that's got to be a yellow card this time. Fernandez, come on, referee.
Well, I don't think the referee's actually stopped the game.
It's Gordon that was taken. He has, yeah. It's got to be a yellow card that time. Sure to God. That's borderline. Well, I'm not going to say because you have a go at me for being the Arsenal pundit. Goofy twat took him out then.
Hey, that's got to be a yellow card. Gordon didn't even have the ball.
Shocking. It's just as I said. He knew exactly what he was doing there. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Certainly did. The referee having a chat now with Bruno Fernandez. How can you plead you're innocent of that, you absolute plough-faced motherfucker? Absolutely disgraceful. You Roger Rabbit-looking prat.
He could walk into the wall with a hard on and still break his teeth.
Here's Lascelles. And again, he's taken out late as well. Referee!
He didn't even see that one. He's not even looking.
Unbelievable, man.
They're starting to get a bit dodgy, I think.
Maguire now back to Onana. Onana pressed by Isak. Onana goes long, looking for Garnacho, but it's won in the air by Lascelles, flicked on by Almiron to nobody. And now McTominay for Manchester United. Great tackle by Miggy, though, wins it back.
Brilliant.
Here he is. Miggy can turn and run at them. Almiron now. He's got Trippier in support. Spins away. Trippier. Brilliant ball down the line looking for Miley. Luke Shaw is there. Luke Shaw can only kick it out, though. Throw into Newcastle.
Been fantastic.
66 minutes gone. Newcastle 1. Manchester United 0. A complete dominant performance so far from the Geordie boys.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. Since the goal, especially. You know, they'd have expected a bit of a change in the tempo, Man United. Been little of it, has that?
No. Here's Fabian Schär. He ploughs forward again and still manages to keep the ball. And now Newcastle on the attack with Trippier. Trippier to Isak. Back to Trippier. Man United want us to kick the ball out, and we do. And look who it is. It's Bruno Fernandez.
We're getting no advantage from this because they're going to, if they're on him, give us the ball back.
Oh, actually.
Damn, he might look at that.
I don't think it was any intention there, Billy. It's just the momentum took him into it. He hasn't given a free kick on the pitch, so they can't get involved.
I'm surprised.
They can't, Billy. He hasn't given a free kick.
That's what VAR is there for.
No, but I thought it was if the referee gives a free kick or gives a booking, they'll have a look at it for serious foul play. But I don't think. I'm not sure how it works anymore.
He's still whining. Look.
Oh, look at him, man.
Book him. You're not the referee, you goofy bearded twat. You're a player. All right, you've been fouled. So what? You've kicked enough people tonight. Tough shit.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone down again. Oh, my God. What a pussy.
Get him off.
And he's got to go off for 30 seconds now, so he's let his team down. Absolute knobhead.
I wonder if Man United will throw us the ball back here. I wouldn't have kicked it out. Fuck him.
No, I wouldn't either.
In fact, I'd have blasted the ball at him. That'd have made him get up.
I mean, Jesus Christ. What a pathetic excuse for a footballer he is at times. Ridiculous. Just seeing the goal again, Billy. Brilliantly worked.
He was a fantastic
I'm pleased Miggy didn't get near that, because if he'd have touched that, it would have gone wide. Yeah, the way his looks gone tonight. But Anthony Gordon, again, another goal.
Yeah, fourth home game on the trot he scored in.
He's still yapping at the referee.
He's not even limping, look.
He's finally gone off now.
Not even limping. 30 seconds, Goofy.
And Man United did actually give us the ball back to their credit. So
yeah, we were attack there, weren't we?
Yeah. Long ball by Lascelles, headed away by Wan-Bissaka. Comes to Joe Linton. Joe Linton down now for Anthony Gordon. Wan-Bissaka doesn't know whether to make a challenge or stand off him or what. Fabian Schär to Jamal Lascelles. And again, Bruno Fernandes still waiting to come on because he can't, of course, for the 30 seconds. So he's let his team down there by acting so pathetically. Bruno now wins the throw in to Newcastle United. In fact, he doesn't. It goes to Man United. And his Royal Roger Rabbitness is back on the pitch now. Trippier to Almiron. Almiron now again wins the throw in for Newcastle United, this time off Garnacho. And here's Isak for Newcastle. Back to Joe Linton. Joe Linton. Options from Gordon. Gordon now for Newcastle. Great ball into Bruno. Bruno in space. Now can pop it out to the right-hand side to Trippier and does so brilliantly. Trippier's got an overlap from Miggy. He's got a run from Miley as well. Trippier, though, he went for it. Well, I'm not sure what he went for there, Kieran Trippier. I think he possibly drilled that across looking for Gordon, Billy.
Potentially.
I think he caught the eye of Gordon sprinting into the box and he just overhit it. Otherwise, it was a worldie of a ball. Now Man United played out with a Newcastle pressing again. Wan-Bissaka, heavy touch, Joe Linton in to win it back. And Newcastle United win a throw in. And they are properly at Manchester United here. And they hate it to the Londoners.
I've got a newfound admiration for Garnacho tonight, with his tribute to Shane McGowan looking exactly like he did.
Yes, indeed. Livramento with a throw in. Here's Isak, chesting it down, spins away. A free kick to Newcastle United, fouled by Harry Maguire.
He's shrugging his arms if he's done nothing wrong. It's the most blatant foul you'll ever see. Just get on with it, fucking Greek twat.
He spun him round, and Maguire knew he'd done him. And Newcastle get a free kick again in a very, very good position. This, I'm amazed there hasn't been a booking in this game. Actually, I'm absolutely stunned. We haven't seen one yellow card.
Schär and Fernandes having a good discussion there about that.
Yeah, they are. I think Fabian Schär, to his credit, was just saying, look, it was momentum. I didn't go for you. But, well, never mind. Relax, Reflect. Thank you for your $1.99. Says, loving your commentary tonight, lads. Best fan TV. Thank you very much. Here's Trippier's free kick. It's terrible. And hit Garnacho. Long ball played away. Man United could have a break on here. Man United, they've got Højlund through the middle on his own. But there is Jamal Lascelles with brilliant strength. Shrugs him off the ball like he's peeling a banana. And thank you very much. We'll have the ball back. Trippier now. Forward to Gordon. Gordon turns. Oh, lovely play by Gordon. And plays it out wide now to Fabian Schär at left back. Joe Linton. And we'll have a throw in. Thank you very much. We'll just take the sting out of that.
Did you see Fabian Schär go bombing down the line there?
Yeah.
The overlap. Unbelievable player, isn't he? He really is.
Class.
The best attacking centre-half in the country.
Brilliant defending again, though, from Jamal Lascelles, Billy, because it was a break for Manchester United. Anthony plays a ball in to Højlund. But look at this. Lascelles comes back, doesn't foul him, just stands in front of the ball, and see you later. Isak with a brilliant bit of dribbling. Now to Joe Linton. He's hauled to the floor by Harry Maguire again.
You're not allowed to do it, Harry. You've been playing football for long enough to know that's a foul.
You can't throw players down to the ball as we take a quick one, but the referee's not ready. Isak was away there, but I don't think it's the referee's fault there.
And he potentially offside as well.
Yeah, he's still having a word with Maguire, to be fair. Oh, dear. That's not what we want to see on a Saturday night.
Yeah, a bit anorexic for my liking.
Well, it's a bit chilly to be doing that, I'm telling you. It's Baltic up here. But again, good position for a free kick. Newcastle will look to stay on side first of all here, and they do. Towards Lascelles. Maguire gets his head on it. Comes to Bruno. Bruno just couldn't find Anthony Gordon, but then he goes pelting after Anthony. And that's a Newcastle throw.
Yes,
How is that not in here? That came off Anthony's foot, man, you bell end.
Yeah, it certainly did.
Unbelievable. I'd love us to get another goal, Billy. 1-0's very sort of twitchy ass time, but to be honest, they've never threatened.
Yeah, another goal.
Is any team going to score? It's us.
Yeah, I agree. There's still mistakes in their back four. Well, not the back four as such, but certainly the goalkeeper. Sabal. What?
A great play, though, again from Lewis Miley, Billy. He's
been brilliant tonight.
Well, that ball went out. Sure, that's a good ball to Fernandez, but there's Joe Linton nipping at his goofy teeth. Played wide by Fernandez now to Anthony. Anthony has a run at Livramento. Inside to Wan-Bissaka, but who's there but Joe Linton? And now Gordon. And Gordon, what a ball for Isak, but Onana's way off his line. Oh, and manages to stay nice and calm and find Luke Shaw.
Yeah, he did well there. Credit where credit's due.
And now Garnacho on the left-hand side. First real touch we've seen from him in the second half. Cuts inside, lays it off to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes now plays it to the right to find Anthony. Anthony's got Livramento, plays it to Wan-Bissaka, but Fabian Schär is there to Anthony now. Anthony trying to diddle his way past Livramento, but can't, so rolls it back to Fernandes. Fernandes into Hoyland. Hoyland's touch is awful, and we win the ball back with Joe Linton to Isak. Isak, lovely bit of play from Newcastle to play out of trouble, and now Trippier brings it forward. Trippier telling Isak to get on his bike, but he's not exactly doing so.
He's gone wide for some reason.
He's laid it into Isak, who's played it to Miley. Miley to Almiron. Almiron has to turn and go back now to Lascelles. Maybe a little bit of tidiness creeping into us here, but
I just think Isak didn't need to run out wide. Why waste energy by going somewhere you don't need it?
I don't understand. But anyway, Gordon's on the ball now, running at Wan-Bissaka, plays it to Livramento, and Livramento's left-footed cross is just out of play. Goal kick to Manchester United.
Unlucky, but nice shape on the ball, wasn't it? Even with his left foot.
Absolutely, yep. Just a little unfortunate there. And Luke Shaw now has it just to the side of the penalty box, lays it to Onana. Gordon's in there like a, I'm going to say flash, no pun intended. Long ball played by Luke Shaw. Headed by Trippier. Not the best header of his night, but the ball's now with Hoyland. Fernandes flicks it with the outside of his boot. Fabian Schär, though, brings it down. I mean, look at him. He's bombing forward again.
Give him.
Anthony Gordon, now he can play Schär in if he gets... Harry Maguire lynches him to the floor.
Referee.
And he doesn't even look at the referee because he knows what's coming. It's a yellow card to Slabheed.
He was clean through there as well if he could have put Schär in.
Yeah, that's what he was doing. That's why he made a monumental effort to get the ball, because he knew Fabian Schär was free on goal. And finally, a yellow card to Harry Maguire, who's made quite a few fouls, but brilliant from Schär, Billy.
Oh, outstanding. Oof.
I mean, Maguire was never getting there, and that would have been a real opportunity for us there.
Yeah, I agree.
But the way Fabian Schär brought that ball down, Billy, and then just nonchalantly brought it forward. Incredible skills.
Running out of superlative to describe his play.
Yeah.
It's just fun. I don't think there's a centre-half in world football like him with the attacking ability. I really don't.
Well, still no substitutes from Newcastle United, but Manchester United are going to make more changes. Here's Kieran Trippier for Newcastle. Lascelles lets it go brilliantly for Joe Linton. Joe Linton into the box now on the left-hand side. Joe Linton pulls it back. It's loose. Miley denied by a block. Newcastle claiming handball here.
Yeah.
Bruno is convinced it's a handball. It was a brilliant... Well, if this is a block, Billy, it's brilliant defending from Wan-Bissaka.
It is, yeah.
I think, to be fair, it hit him in the shoulder.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's come off his body again, isn't it?
It's come off his leg onto his arm, onto his shoulder. That's not a penalty. No, that's brilliant defending, to be fair to Wan-Bissaka.
Outstanding defending.
Yeah. But again...
Should have been clinical, maybe should have scored.
Yeah, just didn't. He didn't really catch it, did he? Sort of on his left foot, though, Lewis Miley could have nestled in the back of the net. But we got just over 11 and a half minutes to go of normal time. Still 1-0. Newcastle pretty much dominant from the word go in this game. Manchester United have no complaints about the score, even if we got a second. Absolutely no complaints. Anyway, Trippier with the corner for Newcastle. Here it comes. Share's under it. The ball bounces loose. Share goes after it. It's hammered into the night sky and out to play. And it's going to be a Newcastle throw in as Amrabat's coming on. And who's that?
Is it Palestri?
Palestri, yeah. So who's coming off? 20, is that 39? No,
29.
Wan-Bissaka, who's just made a goal-saving block. Palestri comes on. And Rambat now is coming on for
Moinu.
Or Moini, whatever his name is.
Don't know what the system of Man United are going to play now. Three at the back, perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah.
Reguilon's 15, not Palestri. So
yeah.
Reguilon to left back. Reguilon to left back. Dalot to right back. More attacking system. Share limping back. Gingerly running back.
Yeah, Eddie's just shouting at him there. You're okay. I think you'd have to be. Let's just say there's no way he would be coming off the pitch. Absolutely no chance in hell. He is Trippier. Down the line to Miggy. Miggy now on a run, moving forward. Cuts inside, lots of space. He is good little layoff from Isak. Bruno now to plays it into Gordon. Gordon, again, an overlap from Livramento, but fabulous work from Gordon. Tries to barge his way through. And Onana launches it forward for Manchester United. Hoyland, great work from Shea again, just staying really strong. Bruno knocked down by Fernandes, free kick to Newcastle United.
Gordon may have more joy against Dalot. He's not as defensively solid as what Wan-Bissaka is.
Yeah, absolutely. Reguilon's gone on to the left-hand side, of course. But again, brilliant from Bruno, Billy. Just what we know he can do. Just hold that ball up, and then as soon as he feels the contact, down he goes and gets Newcastle just to regroup.
Yeah, and takes the thing out of the game. Brilliant.
Indeed. Trippier back to Jamal Lascelles, who will go all the way back to Nick Pope now. Hoyland closing him down. Pope decides to go long, and he looks for Isak. Rambat gets in there, but it bounces loose for Alexander Isak now. Isak spinning, and he gives the ball away. That's poor again from Isak. A simple pass was on there. And now Manchester United break forward with Reguilon. And now to Garnacho. Garnacho, the overlap is there, but it's a good block from Kieran Trippier, and Man United have a corner.
Poor from Isak, that. Had plenty of chances to play a pass there.
That's what frustrates me, Billy, and that's what we try and say. When Isak does things like that, it's annoying. It's a simple pass, just lay it off, and instead, he gives the ball away.
Then we've given them an opportunity, a set piece, which is, I think it's their first goal of the game, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Here's Luke Shaw's corner. Swung in. Headed away well by Joe Litton. Reguilon! Away by Fabian Schär. I'm not sure whether it's going in. Maguire's shot is blocked. But what a brilliant bit of play that was from Fabian Schär yet again. Here's Luke Shaw for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes now. Nick Pope is down.
This could be a...
And Nick Pope is holding his left knee. He went... I'm trying to see if he got his... Reguilon's shot, I think, was going in, Billy. It was indeed. It's a hell of a clearance. But I think Nick Pope's done his knee when he's dived there, Billy.
I don't know. He did wince when he landed.
Yeah.
Or it could be one of those...
Nick Pope timeouts.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
But Fabian Schär, what a
block there. He looks like there, doesn't he? No, he's waving now, look. Is this a ligament? Oh, dear me.
Oh, this isn't good. This is a proper injury. I think he's coming off here. But sensational play by Fabian Schär. Absolutely sensational.
Could have got his foot to it because that was going in.
Yeah, it was. I don't think Pope would have got to it. But we're going to see the end of Nick Pope here. There's no doubt about it. He's not even getting treatment here, Billy. He can't straighten his leg.
This is a ligament job. This could be a long injury. This
looks like the back of his leg, the back of his knee, and we are going to see Martin Dubravka here, or are we going to see Karius? Who will it be? I would think Dubravka, Billy.
But this all came from Isak's, poor play. He's tired as well. Why not pass the ball and let the ball do the work for you instead of trying to beat 16 players?
It was poor.
It was ridiculous. Oh, he's in real pain
Yeah,
here.
he's in agony there. He's in absolute
just
agony. Yeah, Dubravka's coming on, guys.
This could be a long old layoff for Pope if he's done ligaments.
Yeah, there's no way he's staying on the pitch.
He's walking all right, though. Or he's holding his
No,
side.
he's walking like a crab, Billy. I think he's trying to... I'm not sure.
Is it his side, his hip, or his shoulder or something?
I don't know what he's done here.
He's supporting under his arm, isn't he? So it could probably be a rib or something popped or something.
He could have dislocated his shoulder. But
Yeah.
nobody... He was holding the back of his knee.
This is going to add lots of time on, by the way.
Yeah. This is not good, though. Nick Pope looks in a lot of discomfort. This is a big moment for Martin Dubravka. An absolutely huge moment. There's going to be plenty additional time, obviously. But Dubravka hasn't even had a warm-up.
Well, let's just hope Martin Dubravka remembers who he plays for.
I'm not sure what he's done here.
I think he's popped a shoulder. Or maybe popped a rib when he landed.
Yeah, I mean, look, it is possible that you can do that, isn't it? If you kind of land the wrong way. But that's just such a shame. But listen, big opportunity comes to Dubravka's way.
Well, he played fantastically at Old Trafford against Manchester United. So
He certainly did.
come on, Martin.
He certainly did.
You can do a job for us.
The only thing I worry about, Billy, is that obviously he hasn't had a warm up, and it's freezing cold. That's the only thing that worries me.
Well, it's up to the defence to protect him for a couple of minutes just to make sure he gets himself warmed up.
Malcolm Toon Review is not saying knee ligaments. We thought it was knee ligaments when he first went down because he was holding his knee, but the way he walked off, it certainly looks like his shoulder or something like that. Guys, we've got over 2,000 in the chat again. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. We're on 25,502 subscribers, so thank you very much. Let's see what we can finish the stream on, guys. Thank you for all your support. And don't forget, please, to hit that thumbs up button. It means the world to the channel. So thank you in advance for that. Man United kick us off again. And it's with Maguire on the halfway line now. Goes to Luke Shaw. I hope that doesn't disrupt us, Billy. Just knock us off our rhythm. Hopefully it'll be actually a good, rest.
Yeah, potentially. Potentially.
Just get a second wind in those legs again. Would you make any substitutions, Billy?
I'm not sure. I don't think I would, no. I don't think I would. I don't see who you could take off that, would make any difference. The wing players look fine. Isak's the only one, and we don't really have a change to make for him. Parkin, I guess, could come on.
Yeah,
but
great interception again from Tino Livramento into Bruno. Bruno to Joe Linton. Little stab pass back to Bruno. He goes down, but the referee says play on. Hoyland did very well for Manchester United there. And he can play Garnacho in here. Trippier's in on him like a shot, though. And what a tackle that is. It goes for a corner, but a brilliant tackle from Kieran Trippier, Billy.
Yeah, we're starting to make the odd mistake, though, aren't we? It's not down to tiredness in the legs. Maybe it's mental tiredness or anything. We don't want to be giving these too many set pieces. They nearly scored the last one, of course.
Indeed. It's going to be Luke Shaw to take it again. High into the penalty area. Lascelles is there for Newcastle. Comes loose. And the first-time effort from Reguilon was blocked. And it's back with Onana now, who's literally on the halfway line for Manchester United. Now Bruno Fernandes plays it out wide to 21 Anthony. And now it's Fernandes again. Back to Anthony. He's got an overlap from Dallo, but doesn't use him. Cuts inside. Plays it back now to Arambat. Goes to Reguilon. Reguilon to Luke Shaw. Shaw trying to look for a chance to get a cross in, but it wasn't available. Back to Reguilon now. Back to Arambat. To Bruno Fernandes. Now he'll play it into the box. It's high. Miggy's underneath that. Gets ahead to it. Then young Miley comes in to sweep the pieces up. Plays it down brilliantly to Kieran Trippier. And Trippier fires it away. Not the best clearance, though. Straight to Bruno Fernandes on the halfway line. We're pinned back a little bit here. But it is understandable. Man United have thrown everybody on here trying to get back in the game. And a big chance for Anthony. And Manchester United have equalised. But is Harry Maguire offside?
Oh, he is. Of course he is. He's miles offside. He's stood in front of the goalkeeper.
Yeah, the flag's up. Reguilon's pointing at Reguilon. I mean, he was miles offside, surely. It'll go to VAR. We'll see it again.
He stood right in front of the keeper. Of course he's offside.
Ball comes in. That's almost offside anyway. The first ball in. Then the shot. Yeah, he's offside. Yep, this won't count because it obviously hits Harry Maguire and goes in the net. He's offside. No goal.
Yeah, unlucky.
Yeah.
Or does the clear? Does it touch a Newcastle player? Put him on again? No, I don't think so.
No. Yeah, offside, says the referee. Whoo!
And they can say that's unlucky, but they don't deserve it anyway.
No, they don't. But again, that back post, Billy, we spoke about many times on our commentaries. You know, the back post is. Really.
We're starting to make a few mistakes, and maybe there is, room for change. Maybe Hall come on somewhere. I don't know where, but
it certainly doesn't look that way at the moment. As Joe Linton is taken out, free. No, he says, "Get up, Joe Linton." Play goes on. Joe Linton's flat out on his back. And it's a head injury, says the referee. I'm not really sure why he didn't give a free kick there. Joe's sitting up. Rambat's trying to pull him to his feet. Joe Linton says, "Get lost." I mean, what's Amrabat doing there, Billy?
Just want to get the game going, I guess. But, I mean, there's going to be a lot of injury time here.
9 minutes.
Fucking unbelievable.
9 minutes still to go in this game. I think, to be fair, Billy, it's right. I mean, I don't think we can complain. We just have to, I don't know why we've sat back. I mean, we've sat a little bit back and let Man United come on to us a little bit.
Perhaps we're in no position not to.
Try and just sort of keep what we've got, I guess. Not lose, not let Man United score. Here's Harry Maguire. Great interception from Trippier and wins a throw in. And of course, we will take our time with this. We're in no hurry. Be very interested to know what the injury to Nick Pope is.
I think he probably cracked a rib on where he landed.
Certainly could be.
Look at Ten Hag, whinging, whining.
He should have, if we win this, Billy, he's got no complaints.
Absolutely not.
Long ball into the air again. Lascelles stays strong on Højlund, but the ball falls to Reguilon. Now to Garnacho. And in comes Lewis Miley. Foul, says the referee. They play it quickly. And Højlund breaks for Manchester United. Joe Linton comes back. And Anthony Gordon comes back. Now Joe Linton. He will bring it away for Newcastle United. And plays a lovely ball out to Livramento, who will dart forward. And there is a terrible tackle from Anthony. And a free kick to Newcastle. And another booking for Manchester United. Shocking.
Yeah,
right in the back of his calf.
Absolutely, have no chance of getting the ball there.
I mean, I don't think Anthony had a choice, to be honest, to bring him down because he was away. Yeah. Great run by Livramento again. And Bruno comes across to take the free kick. Not many committed forward this time, Billy.
No, absolutely not. But it'd be nice to keep hold of the ball for a couple of minutes, wouldn't it? Just to take the sting out of it again.
It will. He goes back to Livramento. Livramento to the byline. Plays it down. There's nobody there. And Reguilon lets it run out of play. Oh, sorry, Dalot lets it run out of play and we'll take the throw. And he's trying to... Well, how far is he walking forward with that ball?
Yeah, he'll get a
great play by Fabian Schär. Won back by Bruno. Great fighting by Bruno. Rambat tries to hold him off. It now comes to Fernandez, who plays it out the left. A lot of space here for Reguilon. Reguilon out wide now to Garnacho. Garnacho brings it forward. He's got Lewis Miley there. Trippier's there as well. Garnacho, will he keep that in? He does. Bruno heads it away. It's Trippier now, looking for the out ball. And the out ball is Alexander Isak. It's a brilliant ball. And Isak's going one-on-one with Amrabat here. It's Isak. What can he do? It's still Isak. It's still Isak. It's still Isak. He's hauled to the floor, but the referee says, get up.
That's a free kick. It's got to be a free kick.
Nah, he tried to play for it. He ran out of options, mate.
Yeah, he didn't know where he was going to.
But anyway, Manchester United come for. You know what though, Billy? Again, he just didn't seem to.
He's knackered, isn't he now? He is knackered now.
He's goosed.
Just
Here's
managed
Bruno
to get himself back in the
Fernandes.
picture now. Yeah, he's
Amrabat now wide for Anthony. Anthony onto Dallo. Dallo's ball in. It's headed away by Fabian Schär, and it's a corner to Manchester United. Very tired legs out there for the Toon now, Billy.
Yeah, we've still got 5 minutes to go as well, which is concerning.
Yeah.
Maybe you could make a change. Maybe you could bring Diallo up front with a bit of pace.
Anyway, in comes the corner from Fernandes. Lascelles is there again with a header, and it's a good header as well. Amrabat's had to play it back now.
What's his name?
Onana, and he's on the halfway line. Plays it now left to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw brings the ball forward for Manchester United. Out wide now again for Garnacho. Garnacho trying to get round Bruno, and that's a free kick to Manchester United. Not a great place to give away a free kick.
Yeah, definitely.
Bad place to give away a free kick, knowing the quality that Bruno Fernandes and Luke Shaw have on delivery. So we've got to be very switched on here.
I've got a bit of height in there now as well. Hoyland's not small, and you've got McTominay, Maguire.
Yep.
Got to be concentration here.
It's going to be an in-swinger from Bruno Fernandes.
And Martin Dubravka's got to be on his toes as well.
Absolutely.
He could come out and punch us away or catch it, whatever.
Over 2,300 in the chat, guys. Please hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel and you like what you see. Thank you very much. In comes the free kick. It's to the back post. Dubravka's up there. And Dubravka gets it, and he's took a bang in the ribs.
Christ. Fucking unbelievable.
He's all right, though. He's all right.
Well, he's got his chance to have a few games, and you don't want to be injured now.
TNT have given the player of the match to Anthony Gordon, Billy.
Amongst many contenders, I would say. The number 5 for Newcastle's been the best player on the pitch.
I was going to say Fabian Schär, for me, is player of the match. No doubt about it. Dubravka thumps it into the night sky. Isak going against Luke Shaw. And again, Isak doesn't jump for it. You know, he's 4 foot tall, man. Gordon again in the press, but Rick O'Shea is there again. But Joe Linton has it back for Newcastle and wins it. Miley, he should have left that for Bruno.
Oh, that's poor. And Joe Linton's got to get it
and
back
Harry
up.
Maguire's gone up front now for Manchester United. Maguire against Joe Linton. Joe Linton knocks it out and screams at the fans.
Hopefully the referee, the linesman didn't think he's screaming at him.
I know, it was right in front of him, wasn't he? Like a big friggin' roaring lion right in front of him. Matt Ritchie is coming on.
This should be for Isaac or Miggy. Because Miggy's been little, has he, for a long time.
I can't see. I think
Show us all, you prick. Say the fucking Gallagher.
Anthony Gordon.
Strange change.
Mm.
He's the one that showed a bit of kind of energy about him in the past 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. But anyway, the goal scorer is off. Brilliant. Brilliant goal that was. And we've deserved so many more goals as well, Billy.
Yeah. Marcelo. Unlucky.
By the way, people are saying, get ready for Matt Ritchie's goal. It's not the winning goal if it's 2-0, by the way. Can I just say the winning goal would be scored by Anthony Gordon. Joe Linton's been booked.
Well, he doesn't need to keep getting booked every week for nothing.
I mean, why is he being booked is a question. I mean, was he shouting at the referee, Billy? The linesman?
Essentially. That's a foul.
Ball in. Joe Linton has it now. Nothing silly. Let's just get this ball away. No, he's run out of play. Throw it to Manchester United. No. Billy, man. Unbelievable. Dallo with a throw in for Manchester United. This is going to come in long again. Here it comes. It's flicked on. Isak's head, and Amrabat is way over the bar. He's claiming a corner. What a Doyle. Amrabat, yeah. I mean, that's no way a corner. We're inside the final minute of additional time now.
Albert Tatlock goes to sit on his bench with Ken Barlow.
Yeah, I think there'll be a little bit extra, Billy, because of the substitution.
I think so. I need a piss so bad.
Well, we'll not be rushing to take this free kick, this goal kick. I'll tell you that now. Oh, just saw. Well, I don't know who they were going to interview there, Billy. Is anybody there? Livramento brilliantly wins a header again. Joe Linton knocked to the floor. Free kick to Newcastle United, says the referee.
No, not liking fucking free kick against us.
And Joe Linton just
Get
has
up,
a little
Joe.
bit of a timeout. Just took a bang on the ankle off Dallo there.
Diego Dallo.
I mean, there's no doubt that the team that's deserved to win this tonight, Billy.
100%. 100%.
We've been sodden awesome since the word go tonight. Absolutely brilliant.
We have run out a little bit of steam the past 10 minutes or so.
Well,
20
naturally
minutes,
so, though, Billy.
That's
It's
like you say, it's natural.
Of course it
They've
is.
got much more resources to call upon. That's a great free kick as well. Benton, and that's 9 minutes are up now.
Well, they are. In fact, 30 seconds as well, which is the additional for the substitution, Billy.
Yeah, but they're deep in their own half.
Newcastle have the ball here with Joe Linton. He's swept to the floor. Now, where's this additional time coming from?
Go on, Trippy, you can get that.
Trippy is just going against Maguire. Plays it down the line for Almiron. Just keep it there, Miggy. There's no need to do anything else but keep the ball there. Maguire's come in. And is that the full-time whistle or has he blown for a free kick? Howie ref, where's this extra minute come from? He has blown the final whistle. Yeah! Beaten Manchester United by 1-0. Should have been a lot more, to be fair, but we have been bloody brilliant tonight, Billy Bob.
Yes, fully deserved victory. 1-0 flattered Manchester United immensely. And we've gone above them in the table now. So have a bit of that, you Manx twats.
Well, like you say, it really, that scoreline, people will look at that and think, oh, God, what a tight game that was. It just wasn't.
No,
if I was a Man United fan, I'd be furious with that performance, Bill.
Well, they played for the last 10 minutes and that's it. Where was that performance for the other 80? That's the question I'll be asking. They've got a poor manager, a poor set of players with no heart for the job in hand. He should be getting a sack.
And you know what it is, Billy? You've seen United, now
go
fuck off home. You've seen
United,
United, now fuck off home. There you go.
Have it.
Have it, indeed. I mean, I'll tell you something. I mean, look at him. I mean, he's got no complaints tonight, Ten Hag. If he complains about anything, then he's a disgrace because his side were outclassed from the minute go tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And with a team of players that have played 3 times the previous 7 days, on the end of a heartbreak decision at the end of the PSG game where they gave up their all, they've given their all tonight and deservedly come out victors.
Yeah.
And now I'm going for a Gypsy's kiss.
No problem, because Stato will be joining us in just a second. Ian Fleming, thank you very much for your £5 super chat. He says, great 3 points and great commentary, guys. Thank you very much. Edward Gaunt, member for 16 months, says, magnificent. Thank you very much to you, Edward, for all your, brilliant efforts for the channel. Superb donations. Stato, get in! Rachel Pedley, Rachel Pedley, thank you for your $1.99 super sticker. We've now gone 5th, Alex, on 26 points, and Manchester United 7th now on 24. That was as convincing as you're ever going to get at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, you play that game 9 more times, we win 3-0 each time. They were very fortunate with the scoreline. It flatters them severely. 22 shots to their paltry, was it 3 or 4? Absolute annihilation. We were the best team. I think man for man, every single player on our starting 11 was better than any player on their starting 11. Yeah. Whether it was possession, passing, anything creative, determination, grit, offensive running, defensive running, recovery runs, duels, all of it, every single tiny detail. Anything you can think of it. We were better than them at it. Fully deserved 3 points.
Yeah, and you know what? We did tire at the end, but that was always going to happen, wasn't it? We were always going to feel it the last 10 minutes of the game.
Of course, 100%. I'm actually extremely proud at how late we looked tired. I was expecting us to look a lot leggier 50, 60 minutes.
Yeah.
credit to the lads, credit to the recovery. I think massive credit has to go to the coaching staff, backroom staff, physios, medical team, recovery, everything they've done this week. Because for them to come out,
lady, Alex, the sodden
all of
tea
them,
lady.
tea lady, the lot, they all deserve the praise because the fact that they've recovered enough to put in that kind of effort, it wasn't just a convincing we've given a good go. We dominated from start to finish.
Yeah. Ian Badman, thank you for gifting yet another 5 Toon Review memberships. That is incredibly generous, matey. Thank you very much. And Edward Gorn, thank you for another 1,000 yen. This is the season we finish above Manchester United. Well, I mean, look, let's be honest here. Nick Pope didn't have to make a save before he went off, Alex. And, that shot that came in from Reguilon for me was going in that Fabian Schär cleared away. But it's a very, very strange injury for Nick Pope to pick up.
It is. I mean, first of all, I'd just like to say that they. I don't want to use harsh language, and I won't. But disgusting behaviour from the Manchester United players. The fact that we put the ball out of play against the crowd's wishes for Bruno Fernandes's injury. We've got a goalkeeper down who literally can't move, is waving to the referee, and they want to play on. Yeah. That's the kind of mentality they've got. They're just not nice people. You can see that. They're fully. But anyway, we'll move on from that. Nick Pope, fully outstretched arm, has landed funny. Rotator cuff, shoulder not sure.
Looked like his knee, though, didn't it? At first, it looked like his knee, and then suddenly,
it was a bit strange. But
unless he was feeling the shooting pain going down, and I mean, it could be his shoulder, it could be his ribs. Well, I'm sure we'll find out soon.
I think it's definitely shoulder based on keeping it up there.
The way he was walking, definitely, yeah. Limmy, thank you very much for £5 super chat. He says, we deserved that to such a massive degree that I can't believe it was so tense by the end. It could be a big moment in the season. Jorgen, thank you for being a member for 7 months on the channel. He says, let's go. Awesome. And we got a 199 super chat from M99. Sorry, that's a 199 super sticker. Thank you very much. €10 from Shane Henry. He says 1 minute added extra time for the first half. Newcastle 0, United 0. Second half, 1-0 to Newcastle. 9 minutes extra. Delighted, but should be noted. Well, it actually nearly got to 11 minutes.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's supposed to maybe add 30 seconds for a substitution, but it nearly went a minute and a half over that. Absolutely unbelievable.
I mean, there was a lot of added time in the second half, but 9?
9, yeah.
It's a bit excessive.
Yeah. But this time it wasn't to be for the opposition. We remained very, very strong, very tough. And listen, moving forward now to the game against Everton on Thursday, we will be on a high. Everton have hit a little bit of form, if you can call, Sean Dyche football a little bit of form. But surely, we play like that, Billy, we should batter them.
You'd think so. I just hope the legs stand up to it. It's going to be hard because I think Everton are on the crest of a wave at the minute. I think it'll be harder than tonight, to be honest. Of course, away from home. But we're good enough to win. Of course we are. Good enough to win there easily.
Yeah, Alex, it should be. I mean, they've got a good rest. They're getting a good bit of time off now, so up till Thursday. So hopefully, you never know. We might get a couple of injuries back if it's good news. But I expect, this team is on a high now. They've got a tremendous togetherness.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of Everton, I think they will. I think they're a better unit than Manchester United are. With obviously Dominic Calvert-Lewin up front, I feel like is more of a threat than what they've got up front. They'll give us a harder game. I wish we got to play Manchester United again because I think it would be an easier game for us. And I think we'd get another 3 points because they were abysmal. Unfortunately, we've got to play a better team in Everton who are on a good run of form, as you've said. But again, it's about recovery. It's about mentality. We go again. We should, just because we should on paper win doesn't mean we're going to win. We've got to turn up and respect the opposition. We've got to plan well for it, which I fully trust in Eddie Howe and the backroom staff to do their homework and put in a good performance against Everton.
Well, there you go, guys. That is the watch-along done and dusted. You now get a bit of extra pie from the Toon Review tonight. Alex and Billy will be doing their immediate reaction over on Patreon. So if you haven't signed up to be a patron of the Toon Review, that link is in the description. As soon as that is released, I'll put that up on the socials. You'll also get my instant reaction here on YouTube. So I'll be doing that straight away and uploading that. So as soon as everything's available, I'll put that on the socials. Don't forget, You can join the Toon Review Facebook group. If you're on Facebook, request to join that. Just agree to the terms, and myself or one of the mods will bring you into the group. It's a fantastic group. We're on Instagram, Twitter, all the usual. So please do go and check us out on the socials. We've got another super chat just came in there from Ian Badman. Thank you, Ian, for another £5 super chat. Love your commentary, Paul and Billy and Alex. Thank you very much. That is very kind. Have I missed any? I'm just making Ian McKenna. Thank you for your £2 super chat. You've seen United now F off home. Indeed. The Man United fans have made an arse of themselves with that song because it's come back to haunt them on numerous occasions now. But thank you very much for all your super chats, new memberships tonight. Mod Squad, thank you. You've been absolutely amazing as per usual. Billy, thank you for your company for commentary tonight. Loved it. Alex, thank you for your enterprise at halftime and full time. Of course, we will be back tomorrow night, the three of us, with the match review and, of course, the player ratings, etc. And then we begin a new week of busy match action for Newcastle United as well. But thank you very much, everybody. If it wasn't for you guys, then we wouldn't have anybody to do the show. You've been absolutely amazing as usual. Thank you so much for all your support, and we will see you very soon. Another win. Newcastle United 1, Manchester United 0. Good night.
Away the lads and lasses, get in there.
Marriage came up.
And check on some breathing.